Gonna be hanging out with peeps today. Probably play some games. Do some research. Just the usual shit. Oh, well, isn't that nice? Do 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 do. Need to answer this. I can't type right now. Typing very difficult. Don't need to search for words right meow. Roll up another blunt.
Hey,
What's
What up?
up?
We are
What
just chilling. Just talking about anime.
anime?
How
yeah.
you?
That ain't my jam. I don't like much.
Mm.
I know people
Well,
love it. I can't. That's never got into it.
I don't like a lot of anime right now. I like the good stuff. I mainly like philosophical or
Hmm?
kind of emotional, like team building anime, kind of, if that makes sense.
Sure. I mean, I like JRPGs and shit like that because it's a lot of the story based. Like it's good shit like that. So I kind of get like I like a lot of like Japanese culture. Just never got into like the animes and shit. This is not. I don't know.
Uh, yeah, it would be like a JRPG with like the character development and what's the word for it?
Just like power levels too, like how they creep. I've heard that with like JRPGs or not fucking animes. Like you see, like people start off as like nothing characters, like have little power, then throughout like the seasons and episodes, they fucking get so much more power and shit like that.
Oh, I think the word I'm looking for is camaraderie.
Oh, okay.
But there's this anime that I started watching, and it's very mysterious. It's literally called Lord of Mysteries, and it's one of the most interesting things I've ever watched.
That's awesome.
How many episodes?
13.
Yeah, dude. See, like some anime are like really short.
Yeah.
Like One Punch Man is that 2 seasons now? Like I need to watch that at least. I watched the first one. I enjoyed that. It's like a different take on the series. What do they call it? Like the shonen genre or whatever. I don't know what the fuck they call it.
I'm not big on the names. I don't know much about them.
That's all. That's the only one I don't fucking know that much.
Yeah.
But One Punch Man's cool. That's a cool.
I've heard of that one. Evangelia Neogenesis. The reason why I've heard of that one is because the guy that made the second to last Godzilla movie directed that movie. So, because I love
Like
Godzilla.
the older Godzilla movies?
No, like the second to last one. So it was probably made in like 2014, almost same time as when the American one came out. But Toho made one.
Oh, all right.
Shin Godzilla. You heard of that one?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, yeah. He basically it's a movie. Well, it's kind of based on the premise of like you remember when the Fukushima meltdown went down in 2011.
Kind of.
So basically, they took that like natural
Yeah.
disaster, and they're like, we can put Godzilla as basically the nuclear disaster kind of thing instead of that. That was the premise, and they kind of built from there.
Is that the one with Bryan Cranston?
No, that's the American one.
Oh, okay. It seems like the one with Bryan Cranston, it was a similar subject.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, so Toho, they were kind of done making Godzillas. That's why they sold it to the American company. But after that movie, 2014 made a bunch of fucking money. They're like, oh, there's popularity again. We'll make a new one. And then they kind of scrapped like all the other old Godzilla movies. Like, all right, we're just gonna remake like a whole brand new one, with no prior background. So like, he has kind of some different powers and shit in this movie. Like he added a lot of shit to it.
Was it English?
No,
The one-
nope, you have to read it.
Oh, yeah. I don't mind that sometimes. Have you heard of Train to Busan?
Mm-mm.
It was I think a Korean zombie movie, but it was it was one of the last zombie movies that I watched because I kind of fell off on zombies for a really long time, and
I get
then
that.
yeah, and then I watched that, and it was just like a really good take. And then the second one, man, I got to rewatch those movies. But I brought it up because that was subtitles,
Hmm.
and that was
I usually have subtitles on when I'm watching TV anyway, so don't bother me personally.
me too. Yeah, me
Like,
too.
what was it? What is the fucking series I'm thinking of? Is it Hunter x Hunter? I don't fucking remember. Like this one character, Leorio. What fucking? I don't fucking. Oh, that's JoJo. Yeah,
Yeah.
like he was way better in Japanese, dude. Like he like sounded funny as fuck, Like,
Yeah.
and then the American version is just like some fucking twat,
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried watching the American JoJo, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't watched it that far either, dude. I was on season 3, like halfway through it. One of these days, eh?
Yeah.
Got a laundry list of things to do and watch.
Yeah, dude.
I feel that way
No.
with video games. There's so many video games I should probably start playing more of because everyone's like, "You play this?" I'm like, "No," and it looks awesome. I probably should. I just time. That's
There's so many games, dude. I don't even touch.
what
Yeah.
I'm saying. There's so many fucking like, and a lot of them look dope as fuck. Like I want to play Expedition 33. That game looks awesome as hell.
Dude, I got the 100% platinum on PlayStation for Expedition 33.
Is it dope? You enjoy the game,
Oh,
obviously.
So good.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
the story, too, is really good.
I kind of like it because I like games that is like I'm trying to help, especially like spread the message of like the single player game where you just pay for it. You don't gotta do like a billion add-ons and all that shit. Like these are games that we should
Yeah.
probably support more because like all the games that have all the fucking ticky tacky charge you $10, $5, $5, like fuck that method. The microtransaction shit is stupid.
Dude, gotcha games. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, I'm saying
stopped
like I hate those
games.
games.
After Genshin Impact came out, basically, I was like, I was trying to buy, like, I didn't spend a lot of money on it, but I spent more than I wanted to, and I was like, this is just messed up. And Warframe got me really bad too, and I was just like, dude, it makes no sense to spend like $60 a month on a game when you can buy a game for $60 one
Yep.
time,
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
And
I would like to help support like that company and that idea because that's the whole like premise is like we should if you pay like, especially like nowadays they're gonna start charging like $80 for a game. Like that game better be like all that I'm paying for. Like don't be doing it's $80, but then like you got to pay like $5 every month or two just to fucking get the best gear or get the best character or whatever the fuck it is. Like okay,
Dude,
nothing's getting stupid now.
dude, some games they're like, oh hey, pay another $40 every 3 months or something, you know?
Yep. Oh, I know it's
World of
ridiculous.
Warcraft, $15 a month. I wonder if that's gone up, actually.
It probably has. My buddy plays that. I could ask Ryan. But either way, yeah, think about it. Like these people have been paying $15 a month for what, like 12, 15 years? How much money is that? Like if you think about it, compared to just buying a game for, like I said, I wouldn't even mind paying like $80 a game if it's the whole game. I get all the shit. Everything's like that's it. Like there's no more add-on fees. You know, like because I always tell people like
Yeah.
I would pay the little extra just to make sure that I'm not getting fucked over long term.
Yeah, and
Or
then
I'm always like 2 fucking months behind everybody else because they have the best shit because they paid for it right away, and I gotta grind my ass to get what they're getting 2 months later. You know, like
yeah, and then sometimes there's DLC and stuff like for single player games, but I don't generally get DLC for single player games anymore.
yeah, I don't. I mean, the last one I probably got was like Breath of the Wild, but I mean even then like it wasn't really worth it. You know, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's not a necessity, and I can live with that.
Yeah, the last DLC that I really enjoyed on a single player game was Witcher 3.
Okay, I've never played The Witchers, and like it's another game I need to fucking play it. I just never do.
Oh, it's so good. It's like Fable for PlayStation, or I don't know if Witcher 3 is on Xbox though.
I got
Dude,
PlayStation.
I get so caught up doing side shit. I just
That's
like
but I
end up
love that. That's what I love
losing
to do though.
motivation.
Well, because like the
Bro,
thing is like those games I always say like Final Fantasy games I'm probably only gonna play once. So if I'm gonna play it, I'm trying to get damn near 100% everything because I'm never probably coming back to this game because it's like 200
Dude,
hour a game.
it's like side
yeah,
quests. I feel like nothing has ever lived up to like Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time.
Those are
Like
cool.
they're so like organic, like it's not like it doesn't pop up. Oh, you have a quest, It's like
Yeah.
you go
yeah,
and discover it, and
Well, I do
yeah,
like the
dude.
old
Like
FFs and stuff. The old Final Fantasies are dope. Like we're side questing and stuff because a lot of times, yeah, sometimes you just stumble upon things. You're like, oh, what the fuck? Like, hey, you got to do this. Like, oh, okay. Like, didn't see that coming in this fucking town or whatever the hell it is.
AI
yeah.
is something I'm actually looking forward to when it comes to gaming.
What?
Like it's gonna make it more like randomized and shit. But I don't know how much time I want to like spend gaming in like my 40s or some shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I
I
can
have
relate.
no idea
So,
what
like
it's
me
gonna look
personally,
like.
all I do is play Call of Duty online, like the original one. Like I said, the first Modern Warfare, I play that online, or I play story games. That's kind of what
Okay,
I'm into.
well,
Like, I want to get a story where like I love the characters, I love the gameplay. Hopefully, it's good too and shit like that. But
I'm not gaming.
hmm,
I feel like I'm letting it cook though. Like once I actually get back to gaming, I'm in a point in my life where I can game and actually get invest into it. Like I'm gonna
Yeah,
be fucking hooked, which might
yeah,
not be a good thing, but I mean I'll be able to manage it.
it's like anything, dude. It's all about how much time and effort you put into things. As long as you're handling like work shit and life shit, video games are good. It's just a way to fucking get away, or whatever.
yeah.
I think
Yep,
it's funny when
these
people try to
days,
act like it's a
dude.
problem. It's like it's not a problem, people. It's fucking
I so wish I could be a game developer, dude. Oh my
that would be
god.
dope. I wish I was smart like that, like programming and all that kind of shit. That would be dope.
Yeah, programming. That shit is a lot.
It is.
Not a small task.
Yeah, honestly, like I wish sometimes, like I wish I can get it in to be like in a writer's room. So like I just the people that just spitball ideas
Yes.
and like hey bro, like
Yes.
here's your idea. Let me just fucking take it and put it on crack for you could see like how good it could really be. Like because yeah, like a
Yeah.
story is a story.
Yes,
Because the thing is,
dude.
it's writing stories, and you got to think of game. Like I said, all these things are very important in video games.
My
Dude,
favorite, dude. Fuck.
there was this guy in Borderlands 4, I forget what he said, but he started talking about wisdom or something, and I'm like, dude, I should have done that side quest. Like, that would like, that would have been a great side quest. But I'm just so focused on
Oh yeah.
trying to
To beat the game. Yeah, like I said,
do
sometimes.
the main story, basically.
Yeah, like I said, sometimes I'm like that. It just like I said, depends on the game. Like if I'm like I said, like a Final Fantasy or like a Zelda game, like Breath of the Wild, I only beat it once, but that one time I fucking put 250 hours into. So I try to do as much as I fucking can.
Yeah,
But
I'm playing Borderlands 4 right now, and it's pretty good. I uh, I was deciding between that and Hell Is Us, and I think I made the right choice because there's like nothing else I want to play right now, really. Um, yeah, I just was having a hard time deciding because I didn't want to like, buy a bunch of different games. I just wanted to buy one real quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that.
Look who it is. I've summoned him. Oh,
God damn it! Why does
shit.
it only why does it only do it on your server where I have to switch channels in order for my mic to pick up?
I don't know, bro, because I'm not that smart.
Long time no see.
I love you,
I don't
bro.
know. Yeah, dude.
Love you
How's
too.
life
Thanks.
going?
No, pretty shitty. I had to. Let's see. Last week I had to put down a dog. Not my dog, but one of the families might as well be.
Yeah.
I had to dig the grave and bury him, which was so fucking poetic because it was on Tuesday and it started raining. And then I got fired from my job because my bipolar acted up.
Yeah.
I had to work on my birthday, so
Pissed you off.
yeah, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
But I have Borderlands 4 and Helldivers 2.
Oh shit, that's what he was just talking about.
Just talking about Borderlands 4.
He was
Borderlands
just
4
literally
is pretty
saying
good.
it. The one dude that kid, what does he play? He says Path of Exile 2. That's his jam.
Oh yeah. I also been playing. Oh yeah, did you guys see that Skate 4 is out? It's free to play on Steam.
No, I didn't see that Skate 4.
It's just called Skate. It's a free to play version of Skate that's early access, but it's supposed to be Skate 4. But you need a controller to play it.
I do have my PlayStation controller usually out here for that.
Yeah,
game.
exactly.
I started bringing it out here when
Exactly.
we started playing fucking Brawlhalla because I cannot play that game on a fucking keyboard.
And mouse.
It's so fucking hard. I finally was like,
Yeah.
fuck it. If I'm gonna play this and try to be at least competitive at all, I need a fucking goddamn sticks. I need my sticks.
I need to start getting more into No Man's Sky. Because there's a screenshot that somebody's landed on a planet. It's all on fire. They're like, nope.
Mhm.
It didn't even get out. Just nope. Take back off.
Yep. Dude, yeah.
That game had so much potential. It probably still does.
No. It does. It's fun as fuck. Oh yeah, and also now I actually where you guys got.
There's a lot.
I'm actually living here indefinitely. Apparently, they gave me the downstairs. I just got to remodel it, which means I got
Where's
to
your
rip.
at?
Yeah, I got to rip off
Yeah.
the paneling and take out all the insulation since it got flooded and insulation. That's where all the mold is.
Right. So you gotta fucking make sure you can be healthy when you live there. Yeah, that's a big step.
Yeah, we got most of the shit. I just got to rip off. It's that old wood paneling where you kind of just lay it underneath and you just nail a few nails into it. So it's basically just pry bar huge sections off.
Mhm. Yeah, as long as you fucking get it all clean and set up, dude, you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, and I
It's
got a
just the effort.
sectional and all that.
Yeah.
It's a huge
Awesome.
downstairs.
Yeah. I would assume so. It's a big ass house, kind of.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Hell yeah. Oh man.
What the fuck? Look at this scar. This is proof I once was a mother. Going straight from the top of her tits, just going all the way down to her abdomen.
Really?
What? Yeah, it's a Sniper Wolf from Metal Gear Solid, apparently.
Hmm.
Now that it's remastered... Oh, no, the boss. The boss, that's what it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure cesarean scars don't go from the top of the tits all the way to your fucking stomach.
No, they don't. My girlfriend has one. It's just it's sideways.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it's below your hip line almost, whatever. Dude, I tell people all the time when she got her fucking C-section, I'll never forget this shit. So they drug the fuck out of her so she can't feel shit, but like,
Yeah.
so they slice her open. I'm watching. And this little fucking like Asian lady puts her foot on like the table and starts like pulling her stomach as far as she can. I was like looking at my girlfriend. She looks as happy as a clam. I'm like, bitch, if you knew what the fuck they were doing to you, you would not be smiling. They're fucking torturing the shit out of you right now. You have no fucking clue.
Yeah, they gotta remove all your insides.
It's the muscle. They're ripping that muscle
Yeah.
so they get through and get to where they need to. But I'm just saying, like, it's crazy to see it live. I'm telling you, like the C-section thing blew my mind. Just like, oh my god, you look like you're just having the time of your life, and yet I'm watching what the fuck is happening to you. Oh my god, it's so nuts. Oh man.
Yeah, but Borderlands 4 is pretty dope. You like, have you guys played 3?
I did.
No, I have it on my.
Nope.
I have it on my PlayStation. I just haven't played it yet.
Well, there you can switch over with like the Vladoff guns to the underbarrel.
Mm-hmm.
Those things fucking sucked on 3, and now they actually like fucking buffed them. Now for the like assault rifle with the shotgun underneath, for the most part, I just run around with the shotgun. That thing fucking destroys.
I bet.
I was liking Vladoff SMGs.
I haven't used Vladoff SM. Oh yeah, the SMGs with the zip missiles. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, and the taser.
I haven't found a taser one yet.
But right now I'm a Siren on Borderlands 4, and I made a status effect build.
Nice. Yeah, I'm running Rafa, the Exo Soldier, with the dual cannons on the back.
Nice. I briefly looked up like what's a really good build, and other than the name of the build, I just kind of put the points where I felt like it would be best.
Yeah, I usually just fucking theory craft. Not even. I'm just like, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, and then that's usually my first, and then second I will.
Yeah, I just looked up like what was the best character on Google, and it was like Siren with the Spectre gun build, and I'm like, okay, and then from there I just kind of did my own thing.
Oh.
Hmm.
What the hell? That's weird.
What's up, brother?
Like a little skeleton build.
No, somebody's antidepressants are tiny tablets inside a capsule. I've never
That's
seen
weird.
that.
Only thing I think of, so maybe you can't crush them and snort them for like people that are fucking around with them. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe, but antidepressants you can't get fucked up. Well, you can. Well, you can't get fucked up, but you can kill yourself from serotonin poisoning
Yeah.
or constriction of
Give me
power.
all
Using
the
You
the,
can eat too many Tylenol and kill yourself. Yeah.
yeah,
You know,
that's
like,
liver. Right?
like technically, yeah. I mean, any drug you can fucking take too much.
Oh my god, I'm getting so sick of this.
Icarus
What the
Week
fuck?
198
What's
update. Like, dude, they update this game so often. Dude, I haven't played that game in so long. I feel like it would probably be good now.
What game?
Which one?
Icarus.
Maybe from-
It's made by the creators of what's it called, DayZ.
Jay Z.
It's like DayZ.
I know, I was getting it
Jay-Z.
wrong.
I was trying to think of like a Jay-Z fucking line.
Fucking. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life.
Here in
I'm
America.
99 pounds with anyone.
You need to get Mini Me to come out and fucking get kicked.
Alright, Ryan's in Michigan. Fucking
Oh, and I did something stupid too. I got back into WoW a little bit. Not
Oh,
super
I mean, a
big.
little bit.
You know
Not
what's funny?
super
You're
big.
talking about
I bought-
everything we were talking about earlier. It's kind of funny.
I bought a subscription and then I dropped $100 on the new expansion, so I got another month.
Dude,
I got some dope ass mounts.
so many people online right now. Holy shit. Like, people, like, just don't leave the game. Like it's never permanent.
Dude,
You
when
never,
did
it's-
WoW come out?
There was an old
2000?
joke about RuneScape. Like, you never-
2003, 2003.
Yeah,
Two-
like,
no,
like,
2000.
you just
like me and
log
Brand were
off.
talking about,
Four.
dude. Like people have been playing $15 a month for 22 years. Like, how much money do you think that is? Like, that game made off the like people like that. Like, fucking what?
Insane.
I gotta do my calculator. Hold on, I gotta figure this shit. out.
People drop like
Wouldn't it be like
hundreds
160
on mounts and shit.
It's gonna be like almost 100 grand. I'm guessing. Hold on. We're at 22 years times 12, so
Oh.
264 times 15. Oh, 4 grand. They played 4 grand roughly for this game.
Oh man.
That is quite a bit. I mean,
I'm just saying, and you
there's
know,
people I know they drop like over a grand on skins and shit. And
yeah, that's just,
you know.
yeah, that's just to play the game. Yeah, that's not even to fucking do anything cool. That's just basic game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Dude, WoW is pretty good. Like it's like you play a role and you fucking
Yep. And
like,
honestly,
there's
a lot
so
of it's
much to
community
it.
too. Like once you play
it's
that
very
long, you
sensory
know
based,
people in
like-
it. The community is a big part of it too.
yeah.
Like,
I haven't played it,
Uh,
but I've played some MMOs.
yeah, like I said, anytime you get to the thing with like guild, that's part of like the sunk cost fallacy. Like you feel like you're letting your guildmates down if you quit. You know, like 'cause
Yes.
they're like your best friends, or you spent 3 years, 4 or 5 years with these people, doing shit almost every day with these people. Like, yeah, you're gonna be like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna just jet out, and people are gonna be like, what?
Dude.
Like the peer pressure, all that shit. Yeah.
I don't know, like 300 pulls or something on a boss that I really was just so fucking burnt out on, just like for the sake of honor. Like, I'm gonna finish this with these guys. Like, I'm kind of
done
they're
with
sort
it.
of like a younger crew, you know. Like, I was just so fucking sick of it, dude. Like, week after
I'd
week,
rather
man,
rewatch
it was
The Life
dreaded,
of Brian.
The Life of Brian.
dude. And that was like recent. I don't even know how long ago. I think I was like 30.
That was like 30.
Fuck off.
This is funny because like it's not really that long ago when you think about it. Like
It's
what,
really
5
not,
years
yeah.
ago, 6 years ago.
6 years. Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying that's what's funny about. That's the funny thing about when you get older, time flies. So like I said, sometimes I'll be like, I hung out with this person like 2 months, 3 months ago. They're like, dude, that was like a year and a half ago. Like, really?
I have no clue about what's going on in WoW at all.
Yeah,
don't know.
neither do I.
I only know from.
I
my
mean,
buddy.
I do, but at the same time, it's just like, duh, there's so much more content.
Uh-huh.
It's like, fuck it, just run dungeons and fuck off and
Well, yeah, dude, you got to think, dude.
Yeah.
get achievements.
I get into fucking keys. I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I just want the fucking template to be different. Like shake up the whole fucking like I don't know.
Shake,
foundation
shake,
of the game. The whole thing.
the whole thing.
I'm tired of like
Yeah.
the do your weekly
Paradigm.
keys, like do your fucking raid, do your fucking
Paradigm.
dailies or whatever.
Paradigm.
Yeah.
You could do so
Yeah,
much
right.
on that. No. You could do so much on WoW now. It's like there's quest things, your dungeons, your raids. There's things called delves. Not quite sure what they are.
I didn't
Trying
think
to-
delves were fun when I tried it, but maybe they
Yeah.
got fun. But like, see,
Yeah,
dude,
I don't know.
I played WoW for fucking so long. Like there was always like the side thing. Yeah, they always had that. Like delves, they had fucking
Good
so many
fighting,
things.
dude. Pet battles. Play some Pokemon.
Torghast and dude, like they just recycled the same formula for so long.
Oh yeah, they did. You want to talk about
But-
recycled
There's like
formulas?
hero
Remember-
classes now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember how that goes, but I play Windwalker Monk, Warlock. Well, I mean, I guess Brewmaster too.
The Brewmasters.
I can play Hunter. I can play like literally anything. Anything I can play.
Yeah, I just don't. I could play almost anything. Well, I haven't really played much of druids or shamans, but I don't like rogues at all. I try to play rogues. I could not fucking stand rogues.
I like Outlaw. That's it.
Yeah, rogues just don't do enough damage, in my opinion.
Are you talking
So
about
I'm
Diablo
running-
for a while.
No,
Yeah. Oh, what?
no, World of Warcraft rogues in
Yeah.
World of Warcraft. I just don't like them. I like my holy paladin.
Paladins, yeah, those are dope.
Yeah. Except holy paladins suck on. Well, they don't suck when they're by themselves trying to quest because they can stay alive forever. They just suck on DPS.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
Oh
their job
man,
sometimes.
Yeah.
I hate it, dude. Like, cause I played in a time when Holy Paladins were beating DPS.
Yeah.
Like very recent. What was it? Not Dragonflight, but the one before. Dude, I forget,
Dragonflight.
dude.
The
played
War
so
Within.
fucking
No, not the War Within. That was not Battle for Azeroth. That's what it was.
No, it was the one after that one.
Shadowlands.
Shadowlands, yes, dude. Shadowlands, that's what killed the game for me. Shadowlands fucking ruined the game for me. I swear to God.
It was too dark for you.
No, dude, it was
It was too
fucking
black.
boring.
It
And
was too boring.
the 4 sections, yeah, dude. I played a decent bit in Dragonflight, but not.
Dragonflight was pretty fun. I liked the dragon race, and the invokers are pretty fun.
I feel like I don't have the mythic raid anymore. That's another thing. Like mythic raiding does and get you invested, but it's so much time. I can't fucking do 2 nights a fucking week every
Yeah,
week.
It becomes a fucking grind fest.
I
for sure.
know. Speaking of
Fucking
grind,
brutal.
that
Hey,
was a
guys.
fail.
I gotta get up early in the morning. I'm gonna go.
All right, brother.
All right,
Have a
dude.
good one.
It was nice hanging out. Nice hearing your voice.
Hell yeah.
All right, later.
Later, man.
out. Now we're back to the original Three Amigos schedule.
Yep. Oh, where the fuck?
he's a nice dude.
No, yeah,
He's-
dude. I've
he's
talked
pretty
to him one
clever,
other
too.
time. He was cool. So what do you do now, Mitch? Where are you working at now?
I just got fired. I'm gonna be looking around and shit.
Oh,
for
it just
different
happened. I didn't know. What, I
Yeah.
haven't heard from you for a minute. So I don't know how long just was. You know, could have been months ago for all I know.
Yeah.
You know, like
Hard flip
can
clean.
you fucking get like a cooking job at like the college? You're right about the
Oh
college.
yeah,
right?
I can.
Like that might
Yeah.
be cool because at least.
Oh
you-
no. I don't. I don't live by the college. I live on the opposite side of town.
Oh, is it okay? Cause I was just trying to think like maybe that'd be a much better situation because at least you could deal with like young kids that are probably more left leaning compared to just all being Trumpers and dumb shit like that. So
Well, it wasn't that. Well, it wasn't really that. It was just. Well, the boomers are just boomers.
you know,
And the owner is a piece of shit. As I told you guys about him.
yeah, that sucks. No, being in a shitty situation always sucks.
Oh, all right. Let's see.
Good Legion remix too. Like Legion was a good fucking expansion.
Oh yeah, I fucking love the Demon Hunters.
Yeah, they had a lot. What did they? There was. What was the biggest thing with them? It was a stupid ring. You had to have the ring.
The One Ring
In order
drew
to-
them all.
Yep, the ring.
Oh yeah, I
and-
just started playing. What was it? Shadow of War again.
Oh, that was a
like
dope ass
gloves,
game.
but
I like those.
Yeah, it
games.
was. I'm trying to make a whole army of
a helmet.
deranged monks or deranged orcs.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Well, I was telling dude earlier, like I don't know if you were here at the time, but like whenever I play games like Shadow War is another one. Like when I play that game, I plan on putting like 100+ hours in this game. I'm trying to do every side quest and do as much as I fucking can. Like when I play games like that, like I was telling them, like the Final Fantasies, the Zeldas, and all those games that take fucking hundreds of hours. I try to put as much effort I can to it.
Dude, so wild. All these names I see on my friends list. You know, like holy shit.
Yeah.
What the hell are those?
Oh yeah, I gotta try to text Carlos. Carlos said he might come in today.
Oh yeah, I should have fucking linked it to him.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
I can assure you that is legally shared.
Where is Carlos?
Let's pull some Ed Templeton 50-50 up a rail. Ed Templeton, that motherfucker, hell yeah. 50-50 up a staircase rail.
Oh shit. Oh, are you playing skate or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't fucking
He's trying to be Tony Hawk in it, bitch.
seen any of this game in forever.
Fuck Tony Hawk.
I know. Well, the first ones were dope. I will say that.
Well, yeah. Ooh.
It was like a really good twist on what Tony Hawk, established.
Yep.
Like
Yeah, they just took his like genre
his
and made it better.
controls and yeah.
That's what I hear about Expedition 33. Like honestly, it's like it takes like a little bit of Final Fantasy, a little bit of Elden Ring, takes a little bit of all these things and makes it like their own good version of it. So like, it's kind of another reason why I kind of want to get in that game.
Yeah, dude. Creativity, man.
It fucking
Laser
matters.
flip.
Well,
Fucking
yeah.
ooh,
And
God.
like I said, the
can
big thing for
feel
me
that.
also is that when you make a game, you should make a game to be like a complete game, not a fucking we're gonna make like a half-ass game, or no, we're gonna add expansions or add something later that you can pay for,
Yep.
to fix the game. Like,
They-
why'd you give me a
just
broken
milk
ass,
the
fake ass
container.
game in the beginning? Like, why don't you just give me the game that you again,
Dude,
that's-
it's
God
like
damn it.
The ruling class and the proletariat, like we have to take
Damn
matters
it.
into our own hands if we want things to be a certain way. like a certain way. So it's like indie developers, like fuck this
Yep.
shit.
Yeah,
Make
for
some
sure.
creative shit.
Well, don't make money because again, they can get microtransactions. That's the big thing. Because you know what? Especially like the young kids today, like my kid and shit, they grew up only knowing microtransactions. So it's like nothing. Like it's normal, you know. Like to us, it's like, hey, fuck off. Like I just want a game that I already have, you know, or whatever the fuck, you know. Like so, it's a little bit.
Yeah, I
different
want
mindset.
expansion. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How your God damn it! How your character looks like a damn sim.
Yeah.
They're fucking horrendous. Yeah, the only thing they got is a shop that you get to buy. Wow, they give you 250 free premium points. What the
yeah.
fuck is that going to buy me? A whole lot of nothing. Oh, I could buy sunglasses.
But
Cool.
but it sounds good, right?
Yeah.
They gave you something for free.
It's fucking scummy as fuck, dude. Like
It's EA. I'm not expecting shit.
Oh, especially
Soul.
yeah.
What
But
happened
it's
to
everybody.
Soul?
That's the thing. Everyone used to blame EA. I mean, they're bad, but they set the precedent, I suppose. But now everybody does it. That's the thing. That's the thing that sucks about the Nintendo thing. Like, they're charging $80, whatever it is. Like, you know, that's just gonna become the new norm now. Like, they're not going back.
Yep. Yep.
Like,
Just like when they lifted up to $60.
Yep. Oh, like almost every time, dude. Especially now with all the tariffs and shit. Like I said, they have actually like an excuse. They're gonna be like, oh, tariffs and shit. So they got an out. Even if they were gonna do it without them, they got a legit reason to do it. So.
Come on. What do we have here?
Yeah, I was just reading. What was it? This is the first time ever that the top 10% earners in America spend
Oh, Maker Bro.
spend almost 50%. It's like 49.7% of all things bought are from the top 10%. That's like crazy.
Damn.
It's
That's
the
a lot of
highest-
shit
Yeah.
to buy, dude.
Well, I'm saying think about all the shit you buy, all the shit I buy, everyone buys, right? It's nothing.
Yeah.
You know, like
What? It really is so bad. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
it just gets worse.
I think
That's the
everything
problem.
leads somewhere, right? But I mean, yeah, it might be. Yeah, it's like fucking throwing cigarettes, you know,
Mhm.
out the window, thinking
Yeah.
every time like it'll never fucking catch fire until
Oh, yeah.
everybody's on fire.
Oh yeah, man.
All right, I'm gonna go for a smoke.
Mhm. Yeah, my one buddy was texting me the other day, and he's like, I never thought I would have to say this, you know. But the crazy times, he's like, what do we do if Trump starts sending like military people into every city and stuff, like
Yep.
basically martial
Yep.
law? I'm like, dude, I told him like I don't even fucking know because I think that
Yeah.
is like if
Or,
that
like,
actually happens, that
steps
becomes
away.
civil war. I think like legitly half the people will fucking civil war.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
I mean,
either.
dude, the whole world will just watch.
They're watching and
I think-
laughing because the thing is, if we fall, then China or whoever, Russia, anybody, they're gonna pick up the slack. They're like, cool, we get to be world leaders. That's awesome.
It's like what are they like? It's about their feelings.
Yeah, mostly. Well, like I said, this whole thing now, like that's why I was always laughing at people.
They've
It's like,
never
what happened to being
realize that?
what happened to being free speech, but now we want to fucking cancel people because they fucking say something we don't like? Like, I wouldn't say fucking dude should die or whatever. Like, I wouldn't say none of this stupid ass shit. But you're telling people they can't now. Like, that's a different like world, right? Like, they're not the same. Like
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel just got like we've had 3 dudes fired, all this shit. Like, I'm just saying, like, like
Yeah, what is happening? That's kind of. It feels like out of sync.
what is happening is that people are just literally giving their rights away to the people, like this administration. That's what's crazy about it. It's like,
I feel like
And it's
we have more
willingness.
of like bad people, you know, people that are just kind of shitty on the inside secretly than we like ever really thought before. You know?
probably, yeah, dude. Like, could have been like hidden, whatever, racism, sexism, whatever you want to fucking call it, dude. Like,
Just these
you know, the thing is, now that
hostility,
you say that, like,
hostility.
you know, what's funny?
for what?
How many of these things that we thought were jokes, like our whole lives, were probably never jokes.
Right.
You know, like now that I think about it, like we used to joke about all this shit, right? That's gay. Like all these things were jokes, right? They were just whatever. But like, sadly, I bet you a bunch of these people actually meant everything they said the whole time. It wasn't just joking.
We're gay. We're gay.
I think so.
Well, like, because,
100%
there's the
dude.
women
Well,
jokes. Everyone has, like, their niche, right? Like, I mean, for me personally, it's just funny because I just find them as jokes. But I'm saying, like, but there's probably, like, 30-40% of people that were saying these jokes and are like, that's based. That's honest. I don't
Right.
know. It's fucking nuts. I
Oh,
never
hey,
really
what's
thought
up,
about it.
Mel?
Hello.
Hello.
Dr. Mel online.
All right.
Hey.
Or
What are we
that is
talking
Dr.
about?
Melanay.
Jokes and
I was gonna say Dr. Melfi. Sopranos.
That's fun.
That's fun.
Hey, usually I can see someone. Are you guys just all by voice tonight?
yeah, we're just by
Right now,
voice.
yeah.
We're fucking nerds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have a cam. Don't need
Yeah.
one.
I'm at a computer with a headset. I'm just chilling.
Oh shit. Brandon, oh yeah, you don't have Tabletop Simulator. I was saying if we all had Tabletop Simulator, we could do Munchkin Night.
I haven't played that. I should get that. How much does it cost?
I think it's like $10 normally. Let me see. Oh no, $20. Jesus Christ.
Told you tariffs.
No,
I know it's not. Well, maybe because who knows, dude. Like I said, everyone's raising the price.
no,
Right now.
I forgot if it was 10 or $20 because I bought mine on sale.
Yeah, sometimes timing too.
But Brandon,
$20.
I've got a Borderlands 3 key if you want it.
Oh, you already have that.
No, it says it's on your wish list. Borderlands 3. I got Borderlands 2.
I'm an Epic though.
Oh, Epic. Oh yeah, I've got it on Epic. Yeah, I've got Borderlands 1, 2, and 3 and pre-sequel if anybody wants them.
Dude, I'll probably never get around to it. Playing it.
Yeah, at least he's being honest.
Yeah.
Oh, did you start streaming? What the fuck happened? Oh, I see.
Yeah, I quit out.
I'm very.
Yeah, I still
similar.
need Explorer because Skate 1, I played the hell out of Skate 1. I found so many good gaps that I could sit there for hours doing random shit. This one I need to explore it seems that this map is more Tony Hawk texture, if you know what I mean. Everything can be made to be skated on.
Yeah.
And yes, before you ask, that is a real subreddit, Tony Hawk texture.
I understand it.
It's funnier than hell. I was like, wait a minute, this is a real thing? He's like, damn, that's a lot of good skate places. And a lot of like, yep, somebody was thinking.
Did you guys see that the White House took down the extremist violence data from the last 20 years because it shows that the right wingers are more violent, but they don't want to show that because they're trying to go with the whole narrative that the left is evil.
This whole thing is retarded.
It's so fucking
In
nuts.
my
that we're
35
offending
years
anybody.
of life, I have never been on that website, so I don't fucking care. It's only the right-wing conspiracy theorists and maggot Nazis that care about that. And we all know it's true.
I don't know, man.
It's just nuts.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just something like a pattern that people are unconsciously walking into, or what it is.
I don't know. 'Cause I just know that something's gonna happen because I feel like we're just literally going straight to civil war because people are just so quick to be violent.
Yeah, it's like
does
the
fascism occur?
psyops. Yeah, the psyops that they really got keen to in the 70s. It's at full tilt right now.
Yeah,
Where
some
we're
do.
divided. It's a tipping point right now. Where either we're gonna be okay or we're really fucking not.
Yeah, because like I said, I've had so many conversations with people recently. And it's like, dude, I never really thought of it was always joking hypotheticals, but I have to really ask what are we gonna do if we have martial if we suspend the 2028 election or whatever, right? Because of whatever, right? What are we gonna actually do? We can't allow this, right? There has to be a line in the sand, right? And I feel like that's kind of the line in the sand is if we stop.
Molotovs are our favorite friend.
Well, not even that, because I was talking to somebody, I was talking to my buddy, even during the Civil War, we still had fucking elections. What could be going on possibly right now, that we'd have to like suspend elections, and they're talking about doing all this shit. It's like, this. I don't know, man. Like, this is just the craziest timeline of like, whatever the fuck. This quantum we live in is fucked up.
Yeah, dude.
Because
It's fucking. It is insane, dude. Just it is what our social structure fucking led to, though. It's like
yeah, I think this
it's like
the massive echo chambers of fucking. You don't talk to nobody on the other side, so guess what? It's easy to demonize and call them whatever. You know, like it's just
I'll play turn for turn, bitch.
all this kind of shit. I don't know, man. It's so fucking.
we have to, dude.
It's horrible.
It's so fucking weird. Like we have to like redesign sort of like the education
Oh,
and like development process, sort of like that's my opinion at least.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with the
like,
philosophy, like as kids and
Going
shit. Like that should
forward,
be a thing.
dude. Like, because we're gonna have a new world basically, anyways. Like we have to.
New World Order.
Less time.
New World Order.
I don't even know how
Cyberpunk
you
2077.
bring order to it though. Like, how do you introduce more order like that?
I don't know.
Other than, but here's another thing: is we're gonna live longer lives. So like that kind of
Cyberpunk
factors in. So
2077.
education can be like a longer window.
Sure.
Well, you know what I thought of? So just the other day, I had like the energy salesperson come to my door,
Mhm.
and he was like, "No one's answering the doors." And I was like, "Well, yep. You know, if you don't text first, no one answers their doors nowadays."
Yeah.
But like, he was trying to like kind of let me give him the scoop on the neighborhood as to who would be most open to his sales. And I was like,
Oh.
dude, I don't know my neighbors. Like, we don't talk to each other.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I can think about there was one other time, and I can't really remember what provoked it. Well, I was like, man, I gotta really fucking know my neighbor because if shit goes south, like I got nobody,
Yeah.
you know? And like
For
I was
sure.
really scared. I was like, fuck, I can't even go to my next door neighbor because I don't even know them.
Right. I mean, I would always like my thinking would be like if shit really truly hits a fan, you're always gonna. I feel like it's always better to unite with obviously the closest people. Like even if you don't know them, like I feel like there's got to be like a mutual like. You see like people shooting at us, right? We gotta unite because if we go at this one-on-one, we're gonna die. Like there's no way winning. I wish people had
Yeah.
that more of a mentality, but people, like I said,
You're good
people are
man.
very individualistic. Like I gotta, like I always hear people at the bar like, "Well, I got guns in my house." Like, don't fucking matter if you can only shoot one gun at a time. Doesn't even matter. Like, it'd be better if you could actually like spread them out to people and
can
shit.
do
You know,
two.
like like well, it depends on the gun,
Absolutely.
I suppose. But just like the mindset of like we need to be better at trying to be working as a community and caring about other people. Like it's just it's nuts. And the best
Well-
thing that's the best thing churches I always say. Like I don't like church much, but churches do really good at building communities. That's where I got to give them props. We need to get a better
Yeah.
like secular
Well,
way
yeah.
of doing that.
The
Yep,
thing
I think
is,
it's
like,
that.
we have to be shaken to our core to wake up, you know? And I think, like, if that didn't do it, like, God help us, you know? But yeah, like, right now, if you want to be mindful, you know, like, that was an awakening. Like, maybe you got to go find yourself a community because you're going to be a little bit more safe than not.
Mhm. Which also is bad too, though, because that means that gets you to that fucking us versus them, which some of it's unpreventable to an extent, but like we should be better at fucking trying to build bridges with others in our community instead of fucking hating on them and trying to like kill them or
There should
like
be sort of like gathering areas or like third spaces, as somebody put it, like
yeah.
where like interaction is sort of assumed, like that it's gonna happen, right? Like everybody's open to interaction. Like
So-
people are uncomfortable with each other. We don't get much face to face.
Yep. I was
In my
gonna say, like,
opinion.
it'd be cool, honestly, if we can actually bring back like the legit town
Strangers?
square, because this town square is like on the internet
That'd
now,
be cool.
which
I think
which
that,
means you
yeah.
don't actually see these motherfuckers.
Oh,
They're not actually part of
wow.
your community. Versus if I'm having a town square with my whole like 2-block radius, well, like we all have to deal with the same issues and topics. Like it's a lot, and we can actually hopefully hash these things out instead of fucking again thinking we're all
Wow.
enemies and hate each other and shit like that.
It has to be like logically placed within the regular daily flow of life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect, but like something you can stick with,
Mhm.
you know, that's a little bit less isolating and a little more
Yeah.
integrated into society.
Because the whole thing is all we're doing is kicking the can down the road. And the thing is,
Yeah.
that's exactly what we did to the Civil War. And that's why we're having a Civil War now. Like, we're about to have one. Because I always tell people, like, if you just read history, you can see all these things that line up. Like, this issue has been an issue for, like, we haven't like I was telling Brandon like all these things that were jokes back in the day. I think 30% to 40% of these people weren't joking when they made like the gay jokes or the fucking women. All these jokes that people have always been making that were normal. Like.
Yeah.
don't
No,
know.
I think it's about 50 years. I'm 46, and I think like there was someone really hip, and I wish I knew the bit on YouTube to like throw it out on Discord here, but like this guy nailed it with like psyops to divide America, and like they've been at it hardcore for 50 years, and social media just fucking lit it on fire.
Yes.
Because now, it's just an accelerant to that fire.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because the thing is, I always say, like, dude, there could be a paper right in front of us. We could both read it, and we could see, like, the same conclusion. And at the end, one goes, that's bullshit. It's like, how do you get there? And you're not a scientist, you're not a professor, whatever these people are. It's like the narcissism, or whatever you want to call it, with these people that think that they're smarter than everybody else, that they do. That's their job. Like, I always use the analogy, like, I don't know how to build houses or do anything like handy. So, like, if you were to ask me to build your house, you're stupid. Like, you should never trust me. But like that's what you're doing with like science shit or like politics
I'm
shit.
not
Like you don't.
but I'll give you a handy J.
I'm just saying, man. Like, because the thing is, like, I always tell Brandon and all these people, like, you're not supposed to know everything, and that's fine. That's where you're supposed to work as a community and shit. Like, if you don't know politics, but you know how to fucking fix pipes and you know how to fucking build houses and shit, that's cool. Then let the people that do it. Like, you should trust the science people to trust and probably do the science shit. You should probably trust the educators to probably be what's best for education. Why do you trust in some Dumbo fucking in DC with your education? Like, what the fuck, man? The teachers probably know what's best for teaching. Like, come on. Like, we should listen to the people who that's their fucking profession. It's not a
I
hard
don't know,
concept.
because that means we have to trust politicians, though.
Not necessarily, because they just
Well,
play the game.
they've been in it their whole lives for the most part. Usually, Trump's like one of those one-offs,
Yeah, sure.
But so it's very tricky to trust them because everybody got bought.
No, I get that. No, I'm talking more about like this, like how we should base science, like on like on the political scale. We should base science on what the science people say. If we want to base like the Department of Education, the education system, it should be based on what the fucking probably the teachers and professors say.
Yeah,
that's their shit. Like that's their job. Like they work in these fields every fucking day. I would listen to those people. I would say like these people are the professors or the professionals of that field. If you want to know what to do in that field, listen to them.
I totally buy into that. However, they dissent all the time. There's always dissent.
For sure. But again, it's one of those, I feel like if there's a paper that says like, the earth is round, there's probably like 3 to 4% that think it's not, like it's very small people of the subset. Usually if something's like mass, like gravity, like, everybody agrees it. You know why? Because they did papers on it. Everybody tries to poke holes. You can't,
Mm-hmm.
But again, like
gravity's a farce.
Well, even like with teachers and stuff, like you're gonna have some, but like if there's like 50 million teachers all saying that this is a problem or we need to do this, like I can't imagine that 50 million would fucking be lying to you. Like I can see a few.
No.
But like that's my point. Like there's got to be some kind of consensus where you get to a point where like I know that people say that this is not right or whatever, but like look at all these other people. Like I can't imagine. It's kind of like the whole conspiracy mindset in general. Like when it gets so big, it's hard to believe it now. Like I can believe a conspiracy when it's like 1 or 2 groups, but like when you get to like 14 different groups, it gets hard to believe.
Oh, Patrick!
Woo!
Ooh, Patrick.
Yeah, see, like when I think of like education, I think of the teachers, and like the teachers are so fucking burnt,
yes,
crispy, fried, and it's like I think they fault more the parents than anything, because I think most parents each parent has to grind, and they're fucking exhausted at night, and like I just don't think people have the energy.
It's tough
to like, just do the tough job, and I think it's like really grinding our teachers. So I don't even trust our teachers to be fresh, to be like, what can I do? I just want to fucking take a nap for 6 years. So it's like I don't know if you can like get that train adjusted in the right tracks.
I think that teachers start off with good. I think teachers start off like good when they're young because they have full of energy and
Yes.
ambition and shit. But like
Yeah.
once you get tenured, yeah, I can see them, being the ones that are like, well, I'm not getting fired. I don't give a fuck. Just do what you got to do. Like, so I definitely see there's like a thing. So like, yeah. That's one of the good bad things. Unions are great in general, but they do bad things because they give you tenure where it's hard to get fired. So like,
Yeah. Well, even social work.
Look at
Social
cops.
workers,
Mhm.
they give them 4 years. 4 years and they're toast.
yeah,
They don't give a fuck after a while. I mean, it's like, let me just
Yep.
take that nice juicy state check, and I know I gotta like do the thing, press the enter button for this person. But do they really care beyond that? No, they're so fried, and then they end up leaving the field after like 4 years.
mm-hmm.
God damn.
Yeah. And that's another.
We have to
it's
go back
another
to like
complex.
the drawing board.
Yeah, I'm saying it's complex
You know what I
because,
mean?
like, yeah, I agree. I don't know
Because we're entering into a phase where like we actually know what the fuck's going on, and now it's like, okay, like all this shit that was kind of built, over time, kind of what I'm trying to say, right? Like we're
Mhm.
trying to build a whole new structure.
yeah, like I said, it's
So,
complicated
going
because
with-
you're gonna have to like, you're gonna have to
So that
blend
was
like a lot of
improvised.
old and new kind of like, because like unions are good, so like I don't want to break them up, but like there's got to be a way to like, I don't know, like test teachers or something too to make sure that they're not just fucking, you're just
Yeah.
here's the book,
Going
read
through the
it, do it,
motions. Yeah.
go through the motions, like, like maybe like I don't know, some like at the bar and shit, we have to get like you do like the 3 to 5 year times a year, you have to get like the underage person that comes in, you have to ID them, kind of shit. Like maybe they should have like a fake student or something, move in for a day, see how the teacher acts and stuff, or something, like I don't know, like something like that where like you can just watch how the teacher interacts with the kids and stuff to see if they're actually being productive or anything,
Yeah. Well, I think you have to, like, if you're in an organization and the culture luckily has the strata of like the boomers, the Xers, the Zs, the millennials, like you got to have a perfect symbiosis of them so that the young kids can kind of invigorate the old, but they can't be like too arrogant. Like I pay my dues. Like what the fuck could I get from,
yeah,
the millennial or Gen Z,
for sure.
Yeah, it's got to be like, it's really got to be a fraternity that like they actually feel like each strata of, generation can offer something.
Yeah, I think that's been a thing that's happened throughout time. I always say it's like movies today suck worse than movies when we were kids. Like I feel like that's always been a part of people. Like
Yeah.
you got to learn that, like, because like I try not to hate the young kids that come to the bar, like because
It's
thing
the
is like
90s.
they could be, some of them are cool as fuck, some are stupid as fuck, and that's fine. But like in the end, they're just individual people. You should take them like that. Like,
The 90s had some baller movies.
oh, it fucking did. But again, how much of it is just we're 90s kids? So or whatever you want to call it. Like we're always
So what-
So
we always have rose tinted glasses. Or for you, I guess it'd be like
Yeah.
the 80s.
I have a theory about that. So I think
Synthwave.
so I think the drugs got shittier and the trips got less of, whatever the great, like
They
revelation
got more
is.
intense. They lost their meaning.
Yes. So I feel like because we got kind of a little bit too synthetic, it kind of muted arts and ideas in a few generations.
Mm-hmm.
I like that synthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're synthetic.
A lot of people are synthetic. I mean, a lot of people are basically artificial. They just, like I said, a lot of people,
Combat synth.
I'm just saying they're just surface level. So like all they know is the talking points. Like this is what I was told to say. So when I have to talk, like when someone brings this topic up, I have to say these talking points. This is what I know, instead of actually like studying or knowing anything about the topic. Like how do you know, or why do you believe this without actually knowing any fucking thing? Like.
Yeah.
My
Yeah. We
mother.
gotta get some of that authenticity back.
For fucking sure.
It's so fucking key, dude. Like everybody's just reducing themselves to a set of symbols.
Pretty
And,
much.
and I think the internet is a lot of it, and
I do think it's a lot.
other things, so many things, dude. So many things
And I-
combining into one.
Can I be the artist formerly known as Prince again?
Mhm. Don't worry.
Yeah, he was out there.
Don't
Oh,
worry.
is a weirdo like authentic and real
Yes.
and individuated?
Sure, that's
Yeah.
fine though.
Oh yeah,
Dude, individuation is great because it's not even like I don't feel like it's like the opposite of narcissism. I feel like
You know what's funny? I think a lot of
honestly,
people love it, but they secretly like they secretly they hate it on like the surface, but secretly deep down they love it. So like if somebody saw somebody like dance, like I was telling you, if you saw somebody dance like a
Yeah.
kid on the street, we would look at him and be like, what a fucking crazy person, whatever the fuck, But like deep down we're all like, I wish I could do that. Like I wish I could be free
I know,
enough
I
to
wish-
fucking just let
Yeah.
loose in public or whatever the fuck it is,
I
Yeah,
saw a guy
exactly.
like singing while biking with headphones on.
Yeah.
Step
You know,
away
like, all right,
from
whatever,
that
man.
ledge,
Have
my friend.
fun.
No. I had one guy when I was living in Coon Rapids with you remember Ryan, right? Wally.
Yep.
Yeah. I was living with him, and there's one guy almost every night except for like 2. I think he worked at I don't remember where he worked.
Mhm.
He would be singing that in front of our house. Fucking Jumper by Third Eye Blind every night. Exactly. It's like, what the fuck are the chances?
Doc, it's a good song.
But every night the same song. It's like,
Doc.
you have any song?
That's his after work song.
Being the same song
Yeah.
over and over.
Maybe he's enough on the spectrum. He needed that song every night at a certain time.
Yeah.
Hey man.
Yeah. Could be.
We are a creature of habit, so like once you get a habit, that's kind of what you do, right? Start
Oh,
breaking.
dude, I'm such a creature of habit. Fuck.
Because I'm saying maybe that's just like it's chill down,
I
get
can do
down.
better.
Like I'm chilling out. I'm home. I'm done work. I need to just relax. Like I can see
Yeah.
because it's a chill song. It's not like it's not an upbeat song. Nothing's really mellow and chill. That's the only thing that pops in my head.
Yeah.
I feel you. I used to have
That,
a guy that played the bagpipes of all things, like over
That takes
space.
a lot
Yeah.
of skill.
that's
It
funny.
does. It does. But like every Thursday morning, bagpipes.
Bagpipes.
God, I want to quit smoking so bad just so I can like do more musical stuff. Like, I want to learn how to sing. That would be fun, but
Yeah,
not if you're a smoker, dude.
it's tough. It's definitely way harder.
I do wonder
No,
about
you
like
can just metal
anti-aging
scream.
coming up
Metal
though.
scream.
Like, yeah, but like even that, like I've noticed like a drop. Like
Oh,
I can do that, but yeah.
Well, you could be like REM. Michael Stipe drives that song. He just talks.
True.
Yeah.
You can be
Yeah.
Johnny Cash, bro. All he does.
Oh,
I always-
yeah.
I always say Johnny Cash is the first white rapper. All he did was talking to the mic.
Do you guys hate the sound of your own voice, or have you been like exposed to it?
Oh yeah, I
I've gotten
fucking
more
hate
used to it
Some
now
of that.
from streaming and shit, but before, no, I didn't like it.
It usually works in my favor.
Oh,
Yeah,
they hating the sound of your voice.
Oh shit, Lumen TK's Wave. Oh my god, they got TK's Wave in this game? Even though it's a horrible fucking gun, I'm just glad they're keeping it alive.
Mhm.
What's up with you, Patrick? How you been, man?
I've been alright.
I know
Going at the river a lot.
I know
nature
you're out
stuff.
doing stuff. That sounds awesome.
yeah.
My
You
god,
meditate at the river? Or you probably bring your dog.
Well, my dog's pretty erratic, so I usually just leave her with somebody or watch somebody. But
Mm.
I did with my old dog. She was much more chill. But most of
You
the
just give her
camping.
to a random person on a park bench. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I have friends in town in Richmond. It's been fun.
Oh,
No,
is this where you are? You're out there now?
Yep.
Hell yeah, dude. Back
Yeah,
in the hometown.
decided to get out. There was a drama at the place I was staying, and
Oh, that's
freaking
unfortunate.
a lot of other things were going on, and then I found out that freaking Pete Hegseth wants to run for governor of Tennessee, and I was like, all right, that's the last drama out
What?
here.
It's
Oh,
funny
no.
because
What?
he's from Minnesota. What a piece of shit. I mean, I don't even like him,
What?
but fuck him.
Pete Hegseth?
He can't even run. He can't even run for our state.
Oh, he's no
That
longer
was-
Secretary of Defense anymore. He's Secretary of War.
He is.
They
Secretary of
spent
War.
millions of dollars to
the
change the
fuck?
terminology on that, just to
Oh my
change the
God,
Why?
I know. To go back.
Why are we going this direction, dude? Why?
Because again, they want to go back to pre-50s. That's what's always fucked up. Like, dude,
Yeah.
I feel like it is a bottleneck, dude. It's a bottleneck.
It's
we're
the
supposed to go
fucking
through.
Red Scare again. It's the Red Scare. That's
it
all
is,
it
dude.
is.
A lot of this is, dude. Honestly. Like I was telling people, this is we're like in like pre-Civil War 1845, like 15 years before it happened. Like we're in that process
What the
building up, and if we
fuck,
don't fucking
man?
release this anger and hatred that we have for everybody in a better way, it's gonna end up the same thing. Like that's I keep trying to stress this to people, and people just keep fucking want to feel the fires, and
It's
you know,
it's like we need, like, I guess I would say like art is even for this. Like we need to figure out a way to get people to being authentic, like in the real. Like that's the key to me.
we can't believe in real facts anymore. That's the problem. Like I
Like
said, we live in two different worlds. Like I said, as I was saying, like I can show
One's
you
facts
all the
and
data.
one
I can show you
doesn't.
all the data from all this science and say this is what it is, and you're gonna
what
tell
is
me
the
it's bullshit.
scaffolding to most people's reality? Like I feel like most people you talk to, like you can make sense to, you know what I mean? But then
But not the end.
after like work or whatever, like the people just split off into weird regions. Like I don't think so. Like I think we're all basically the same. We just have different identities that leads
It's
to
just different
kind of
culture, different
perpetuation
cultures.
of different abilities.
I was
Yeah,
just-
culture. Yeah,
Because I'm saying you
That's
grew,
racist.
we
there's
all
so many
grew up
different
different.
words
That's,
we can use. For
well, I just
that,
say the
but,
culture
like,
is what you
tribe,
grew up in.
culture,
Because I'm saying what you
whatever.
grow
You
up
know,
in.
like language is bound up in it.
hmm Well, that's why the right
So many
doesn't
things.
like schools and colleges, because that's like the first time a kid gets to break away from them. So now they get to actually experience the world, and now they're not fucking told how and what to think. You know, it's a big thing
Hmm.
for them.
Yep. Yep.
Well, I mean, that's what you've been hearing about with this Charlie Kirk dude. Like, oh, he went to a liberal school for this. You know, like he got away from all. It's like, no, it had nothing to do. This guy's probably just whatever insane. Like most of them are.
Yeah, everybody's just so focused on what the dude is. Like it doesn't fucking matter. It's a
Doesn't
dude,
honestly.
a dude that had mental health issues and it went unaddressed.
Well, yeah,
and probably.
when you're saying that
I
gun
mean, I don't know
violence
much
is,
about the dude's
gun
life,
violence
but
is worth having, or
Yeah.
the Second Amendment's worth having gun violence.
Yep.
Yeah, you can kind of go fuck yourself at that point.
I mean, it is.
In any book.
It's the great irony of the whole thing, honestly.
I know, that's the first thing. As soon as I heard it, I was like, "That's fucking ironic."
Dude, I heard about it live. I was watching. I was doing some weed.
Oh,
I was
you
I was
were?
weeding. Oh, I was weeding outside, and then I was listening to the streamer dude just talking about shit. Right. All of a sudden, like someone sent him the thing. Like he's like, "What's this?" He's like, "Charlie Kirk talking at school, whatever." He's like, and then he watched the video. He's like, "Did I just watch him get killed?" And then I'm like, "What?" So then I fucking look like, "Oh my god!" Like, what the fuck? It was fucking.
Well, did
crazy.
you guys see today?
That's
There's
weird.
the footage of the guy on the roof, and it doesn't sync up time wise with them observing him. You know when he's limping in the ring cams,
Yeah.
so it doesn't match up.
No
The guy on the
idea.
roof and that footage. So something's not kosher right now.
I mean, there's a lot of
I'm
things.
just more worried. I'm just worried about my boy, my homie
Luigi.
Luigi. That's all I'm. Apparently,
Well,
they're
you know
saying
what?
that he's gonna walk off. He's gonna walk off.
What do you mean walk? He's not gonna get fucking death penalty, but he's gonna go to jail or prison.
Oh yeah,
okay.
yeah. Murder, still murder. But
Yeah, I'm
he's
saying
gonna
like he's
walk
not
off
walking
with
off, but
what
yeah, he's not getting death penalty. That's cool, I guess.
Walking the plank.
walking the plank. Yar.
Is he getting sorry, question. Is he getting both federal and state? Because it kind of could be both still.
So
and
they said no to the big charge. I know that. So what the big what was? I can't remember what it was. There was a certain charge. It was the highest one that they were going for, and they denied that one. So I think that would have been like the death penalty one.
Okay. Yeah, because what's weird, he was discovered in my hometown back in Pennsylvania.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Fuck that McDonald's. We hate that McDonald's.
I know. But it's like it's such a sleepy town, and it's like holy fuck! Like even a sleepy place, you can be discovered.
Hey, man, because the thing is, once they put it everywhere in the world, honestly, once he became a meme because he was sexy and everyone's like, "Ooh, look at this fuck," like that, he was gonna get caught because now everybody in the world knows what the fuck you look like.
Yeah.
Even like this dude, like, why
Yeah.
did you keep your mask on the whole time?
Well, even
And
a
he narked himself
GoFundMe,
out.
like
And he narked himself.
he'll
out, I guess.
get money just for being attractive. Like the people are just wow.
Oh, yeah, dude. Dude, I bet Luigi has a lot of money because of all the shit,
Yeah.
and he's good
But,
looking.
But I mean, like we know attractive people get treated differently. But like,
Fuck yes,
whoa.
they do. Oh, I know it's sad, but it's true. We all know it.
Mhm.
was pretty well affluent, but he was fairly politically active and very intelligent and got really good grades in school.
The
His
Kirk guy.
friends said he was, Luigi.
Oh, Luigi. Okay.
Yeah, but even the other kid, the other kid, he's like, he was doing good.
Yep.
He got a degree too.
No, he dropped
What,
out of
Dylan
school.
Roof?
No, he dropped out of
I'm
school.
kidding.
He went to school for a year and then he dropped out.
Oh, okay.
Like he was smart though. Like he had like a I think it was like a 3.8 high school degree. So I mean, like he was
Nobody
smart.
fucking caught that.
I don't know, but that's part of the thing that we're all trying to guess. Everyone's trying to guess like what made him quit school.
No,
what
what?
made him do this? What made him do this? What made
No,
him...
who I just said. I'm like, what? Dylan Roof?
No, not Dylan. Talking about
Fuck
whatever
him.
his name is. Tyler Robinson, I think his name is.
Yeah.
Probably Bigsby.
But
Yeah, he was like an apprentice to something, right? Like a trade, I think.
yeah, he's trying to go to trade school. I think. After I think I did
Which
that.
we need.
I think
We
I did that
need
after.
so bad.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
we want to
the
go.
trade
We want to go back to
schools.
simple jobs, right? Like, don't we like the idea that America should be fucking the innovators of the world? We got to be the raw
Yeah.
material guys now. Like, what a stupid idea! Like, I don't get that idea at all.
Well, we do have a lot of raw materials.
Sure,
I mean,
but who cares? A, it's bad for the environment, most likely, and B,
well, yeah.
again, it's probably still cheap. If we were gonna pay a guy $20 to $30 to do it here, or they're gonna pay him, $5-7 over in China, wherever the fuck, like
Wally, really quick. What's the whole situation with that data center proposed in Monticello?
what? I don't even know, honestly. Data center.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a data center that they were proposing in Monticello, near the nuclear plant.
Hold on, center.
Fucking
Monty.
Threshers! I forgot. Oh my god, I hate these things so
Okay,
much.
I'll tell you in a minute. Hold on. It still is.
No,
Currently, it says Monticello, Minnesota is currently evaluating proposals for a large technology campus, including data centers, but a formal decision has not been made yet. A developer, Monticello Tech LLC, has proposed a roughly 550-acre site for the development. That's huge. Fuck, man.
Yeah, imagine the environmental impact. There you are, you little mother.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, it's like kind of like solar panels and shit. Like you have to, if you do like a short term loss to get a long term gain, is it necessarily bad? I don't know.
Shit.
Like.
Oh, the environmental impact, just not even just building it, but the amount of water it takes. But I guess it's going to be near the power plant. So
That's
if they
the
got
idea.
a way to,
yeah, it's the right
Yeah.
spot. So at least they're trying to nullify as much as they can. So I mean,
yeah,
but in general, yeah, I'm just saying it's the same. It's kind of the same thought process with like solar panels and all this shit. Like, it's bad to do right away. Yes, like it's a big mark on it, but long term, it's better in the next 20 years. So it's like anything. People are very
Solar panels are
short-sighted.
fine.
Short-sighted versus fucking long view. Big picture, small picture.
Yeah, and that's where we have to weigh the consequences and weigh the output and make predictions. And I mean, it seems that it's going to be more based on the
Carlos is
engineering
here.
than it is these giant energy plants that they're building. Because that's what artificial intelligence is pushing us to do,
Mm-hmm.
is become more innovative and become more refined with the cognitive architecture and focus more on efficiency and resiliency and structural functional optimization like we see in the human brain. As we try to model the human brain more and more, we're going to aim more and more towards efficiency and simplicity and more refined coding and more precise meta prompting, or whatever it's called, better weights and all of it. And it's not going to be these giant data centers. It's not going to be
no, it's not.
the energy that goes into it. It's going to be the way that it's arranged. It's the coding architecture.
Is the plan to like finally have enough electricity for everyone's devices? Finally.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the
what
big
they're
thing.
doing, but they have the whole planned obsolescence issue that we see with all technology. Through
Okay, you don't propose shit.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the thing. Like everybody's really agitated about AI, but it's like the reality is, we need to have electricity for that to even work.
Yes, I was just looking at
Yeah,
that. We need they estimate by
it's
2050.
bottlenecked.
By 2050,
It's
we need an
bottleneck.
estimated 57% electricity demand more. We need at least that much more worldwide.
Yeah.
Electricity isn't the problem. It's cooling. Excuse me, cooling is the problem.
Oh,
That's what you were
I
talking about
mean,
with the water earlier. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're really thinking about it, I mean, think about Atlantis, right? The story it represents.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's so many opportunities that can be made available if that was a thing. Because look how they mine lithium, right?
Oh, dude,
It's
you're
mined in
right,
ocean.
you're right.
You know,
Dude.
so imagine if it was if they made it possible to be able to sustain a system that was able to self-regulate underwater.
But then
That
that's
would be insane.
also not our natural environment. So what do we do with that?
The
Yeah.
problem,
You have to
also, the
mitigate
other
that
problem is
effect.
it's very unsafe. That's why they don't do it as much. We already can do stuff like that, but we just don't because the likelihood of an accident dying and shit is really fucking high. Currently.
You have to
Yeah,
have, like,
and OSHA
reverberate 'em or
don't.
something.
And OSHA don't
lot of
fuck
them.
around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I have a buddy that does like nuclear planning, and he tells me about like people that do like the underground nuclear welding and shit. He's like, they get paid a fuck ton, but he's like, they die really fucking young and shit because there's always somebody always
Oh
fucks
yeah,
up.
Yep, that shit is fucking.
it's that, or it's a constant just pressure change.
Yeah,
Just wears on your body. You get wear and tear on your body.
you know,
Underwater, you're thinking arc welding, not nuclear welding, but arc welding.
maybe because he works at a nuclear plant, so I don't know if it was nuclear.
Yeah,
But
so
either way,
he
yeah,
has to go down
it's
into
still
the tanks.
nuclear. There's
But
welding
he's
that's,
going down
that's
only in the
underwater.
coolant tanks, though, and they're not that deep. They're only about maybe 40 feet deep.
yeah.
I bet it'll take some material science bullshit.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Yep.
absolutely.
100%.
Honestly, I feel like the best way to battle this is just to make solar panels cheap enough where people can. Every house should have them. Everyone should just be able to
Yeah.
supply their own fucking energy. At least that would cut down a
It'll
big chunk of
pay.
it. Well, I'm saying a big chunk of it. So then all you need is like enough energy to supply like the AI centers and like that kind of shit. Like
Yeah.
on the government scale. Or you want to call it. That would probably be the best way to do it. But sadly, because Trump's getting rid of all the 30% tax bracket, he's getting rid of the incentive. Like, it's so stupid because like that was a good incentive. It's the reason why I got him because I got 30% off. Like, oh man, that's a good deal. Like, I'm not. If I
Am
had
I
to
wrong?
if I had to pay full price for him, I would have never got him. Like
And
I'm just
thinking
saying,
that
like,
quantum computing is cheap. Sorry, just to interrupt.
no, you're all
like,
good.
Quantum computing is supposed to be cheap, right? Like,
Yeah.
like relatively free, right? I don't fucking know. Like, I feel like I heard that somewhere, but I'm not like sure. If
Yeah.
that's
Well,
true.
get this. So I'm in Vegas, guys, and like we have a giant solar like farm
Mhm.
out on the state line between us and California, and it's just completely sitting there doing nothing. And the sun here is fucking nuclear.
Yeah,
Like what the
I-
fuck went wrong with that idea?
because we took.
Well, the thing
we're
is,
taking money away from
it's
it.
difficult.
Liberals,
It's not even-
liberals
it's not
went
even
wrong
that.
with
Look.
it.
No, it's not even that because I work on that stuff, and the thing is, it takes so much to maintain because especially it being in
Yeah,
a desert,
dust.
those screens, those solar panels need to be cleaned, and that shit
Yep.
costs so much money. And like when I used to clean them, and this is just at like a military camp, and that shit would take an hour just to clean one, and it's not even the big ones, just the smaller ones. So
Oh, yeah.
there's like it costs a lot to maintain.
Fuck.
And that's what a lot of people aren't understanding. I mean, especially it being in an open environment like that, where it's going to be in
Dust
constant,
storms.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
in
dust
constant
storms.
dust storms, and not
Yeah.
even just dust storms. Because you got rainstorms where it can cause, buildup. What do you call it? Corrosion
Yeah.
buildup.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Oh
so
yeah,
many things that
easily. Sand is very abrasive.
yeah, exactly. So I mean, it's a lot. So
Okay.
it's definitely a challenge as far as the cost goes. So it's
Yeah,
not
and then,
just,
like, I think-
awesome.
I think I heard like environmental wise, it was killing birds.
Mm,
So the
yeah.
birds are attracted to the reflection,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like they're
Yep.
suicide bombing into these solar panels and getting
Hey,
zapped.
Just like Windows.
Hey.
Running
Hold
Windows.
on. I'm only fine with that happening as long as they're only magpies. Cause fuck magpies. I'm not even Australian. I fucking hate them with a passion.
That's funny.
Fuck you. Oh yeah, and also on Borderlands 3, your heavy weapons take over your grenades section.
Hmm.
And while we're
That'd
at
be
it, how about the wind turbines that are making the
Yeah.
killer whale go
The
nuts?
whales commit suicide
Yeah.
now. Oh my god.
I haven't heard. What the fuck
What a
is
fucking
that?
stupid thing to say.
Oh,
Who the hell is
really?
saying that?
And again, because Trump and them said it.
Take a
they
wild
gobbled it
guess.
up. Oh my god!
Yeah. Mm.
I'm just saying the
Damn,
idea.
this is
We know that
gory. This game is gory.
Yeah,
Life is gory.
life is. Gory.
Well, no shit.
Yeah,
It's very
I'm talking
true.
about Borderlands 4.
Oh yeah.
life is red in tooth and claw.
There was a big old earthquake in Russia today in far east Kamchatka region, a 7.8 earthquake. Nobody lives there, most likely, because it's fucking way up north. But
Exactly.
still,
Oh,
Wow.
fuck. What the hell is this? Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
I don't know.
We were talking about authenticity earlier.
hmm
People struggling to understand what that means. I think they struggle because it's the combination of just ancient Western philosophy being baked into our culture and our religions and our education system, as well as postmodern angst and cynicism thanks to the scientific age of enlightenment and not knowing what to do with that. So specifically when I talk about this, I'm not saying the answer is to go back to modernity or religion as the main meaning system or whatever. It's just the meaning crisis has to be addressed somehow, and we got to construct that.
Well, how else
when
do
you-
you think it's gonna be addressed?
Well, first we have to have the discussion and admit that it's a real thing, and try to see past the biased tendencies
We
we
need to
have for the
introspect.
explanations of it.
First, I feel like that's the hard part. Like to actually describe their mental state beyond I'm sad or I am upset or whatever. You know, most people are like smart, but they just lack the vocabulary. I feel like is sort of the thing. And I do think like reworking education, big thing to be done. So fucking big.
I feel like people are lazy. They just don't want to put effort into doing it. Like a lot of people can
And
learn.
longer
A lot of people
education.
can do a lot of things. They just don't try, so they just never do it.
Education for well-being, not
No, yeah, for sure. That's part of it
labor.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. Not to be too ableist too, but you got to be able to read people too. Everything they're not saying.
For sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, we got to get
Yeah.
better at that. 80% of language is body language, so yeah, you got to get better at that as
Honestly,
people.
emotional intelligence. That's
paints a
it's,
way bigger picture.
it's number one. It's practicing self-reflection. You know, to try to understand yourself, and that's it. It's like the more you learn to understand yourself, the easier it is. The easier it's gonna be to make decisions to move your life forward in a way that's healthy.
hmm
It's positive disintegration, right? You got to follow that process.
Yeah.
And it's difficult because a lot of people they want direct results, and you only get direct results when you're angry. So that's why it's easier to be angry. But when you're sad, it's prolonged, and it's something that you need to learn to really understand, and that's difficult for people. People don't want to do that because it's scary. And if you don't have a support system that stabilizes you enough to give you that vulnerable space, well, you're not gonna be able to do that. There's a lot to
I
it.
was just gonna say, like I feel like Lacan's real, symbolic, imaginary. Like I think authenticity is sort of like tasting the real, like 1 foot in the real, 1 foot in the symbolic, and then people who are more conformity based or oriented, you know, thinking about their image, you know, I guess you could say narcissism. They're more identifying with their symbolic image of themselves, right? Like sort of like what these various facts about myself means about me in society, or whatever, instead of
Yeah. They're
from a
it's like
core.
they're more focused on satisfying the external image. I like to call it when I'm looking at it from the internal. I like to say satisfying the nervous system. But when you have that mentality, right? Hold on, this shit's out. I gotta lower that shit.
Yeah.
When fuck, I lost my thought.
Was it narcissism? And you talked
Yeah.
about your nervous system and being more internal.
Yes. So what I like to do is I like to call when there's a misalignment, something that just doesn't feel right internally. It's my nervous system not being aligned with I guess my external, or vice versa. where my internal doesn't align with my external. And of
Mhm.
course,
That's
there's
the-
some, you have to be aware to know what the difference is. But when that's external, right, you're worrying about that self-image. So you're trying to stabilize it by looking at those micro expressions, because a lot of these people who are narcissistic are hypervigilant.
Badass.
So you're navigating a space that allows you to be the most efficient person in that room, meaning is minimizing the emotional tension that you have going on. So
Yeah,
like,
you're trying to resolve your dissonance
yeah, exactly.
outwardly. Yeah.
So if
Not
it,
from a place
it,
of
it
conformity.
fucking force someone to make them feel bad so that they can feel better, that's what they're gonna do.
It's like
But
if
I
you
mean,
get
people do that
outside
all
of
the time.
yourself,
Those are the drivers of the world. Like those are the people that have the most stable infrastructures because, well, they don't let anyone in. So
I feel
the
like it's
reality
always
is,
best
those are the drivers.
to approach from
Huh?
the inside. Like it's always best to approach people as another you, kind of. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I mean, just at the end of the day, the only thing you can do is
That's what I'm saying.
is adapt to the situation. You treat them like you treat yourself, and then
Fuck.
if something happens, you make the adjustment, and that's it.
Well, hey, Patrick, this will bring it full circle because we were talking about in psychology, the real fucker in the field is, a certain amount of people are going to be, fucked. So
Yeah.
if we're asking people to be authentic, guess what? You get authentic narcissists, you get authentic sociopaths too,
Yep.
but you have the empaths
Oh,
to balance
I
it.
I think
Don't
yeah, so
know.
it
I don't
depends on
know
that
if it's
term,
true.
authentic, right? Sorry,
How about this?
you're talking
But,
about.
How about this? I'd rather have an open racist person than a hidden one,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Or an open
That
whatever,
is
you know, like
true.
because at least then I can know and I can make judgments in the future based on knowing this person's this way versus if you hide it, especially like now we're having like generational hiding, right? Where people have been, like now you're making game plans, like you said, 50-year plans, right? Like I don't want that. I'd rather have a guy be openly
Yeah, I
evil,
think.
horrible, whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
An
Yeah.
open whore?
Yeah,
Wally, you're already an open whore.
I know, bro. I'm right here, bro. Come at me,
I
man.
know.
Come at me.
Yeah. I mean, I
Oh,
think.
don't
I
worry.
think
Oh,
Brandon,
it won't be at you. That's for damn sure.
So what are
yeah,
you saying,
I think
Patrick?
Brandon
Prince.
is. So Brandon was mentioning the point that we have to question the word and what you mean by authenticity,
Uh-huh.
and it seems misleading. If you
Word-
take what Heraclitus is talking about, and so many Eastern philosophers, that the
Be
self
genuine,
is
yeah.
a process of becoming. You're always in process. There's a central crux that you kind of hover around or orbit around, but that to me, I mean, you can go with the no self, and it's more Atman and distributed self, distributed cognition, and all that, and some Eastern philosophies, and then you have kind of the healthier take on
Oh boy.
Western philosophy, where it encourages you to kind of
It's gonna
seek
be
a central good point, or a true good and a beautiful version of yourself, or your higher self, and orbit around that, as I kind of described before. And then you have a more narcissistic and egomaniacal version, where it's kind of the god complexes that you get, because that seems to, I guess, slip in accidentally, because that's what that allows for when you have a religious symbol system that encourages a singular god entity to be shaped upon, or how man is made in God's image. You guys may have.
So
Yeah,
are we
talked about this
are
in
we
the past.
tying symbols to religion?
Yeah, so I mean, I've long thought that is an undercurrent in all cultures, and it influences the ways that we
unconscious
speak. I
myth.
mean, it's not just me saying that. There's lots of linguists that
No,
give
no,
evidence.
I'm not saying that. I'm trying to get the thought right, because you're saying that.
Damn. brave.
It's
So
like we're trying to seek
I'm
legitimacy.
trying to.
According to that, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was just getting that in quick. If you heard that, trying to seek
I hear you,
No,
legitimacy.
you're
Burb.
good, because
Oh,
I
you
lost
Burb, I said
my
hi.
I lost my thought once he started talking.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm like
Oh,
off my medication
God damn it.
and I'm tired. So
I'm the
I say
fucking
hi
one.
to Burb.
What was that last thing you said, Patrick? So I can refresh my mind.
Just
You said-
religiosity, how that interplays
Religious
with
and
the
symbols.
education system and culture.
Oh yeah,
And
so
how,
I'm trying to
you're hovering
understand.
towards
So
the singular
this-
God entity versus
Okay.
distributed gods.
okay, so this symbolic representation, this symbolic image that we're referring to, what is it tied to? Like, what are we using it for? What are we trying to explain? Or
Or do you mean like the symbolic
Well, I'm
order
kind
I
of
was talking about? Or
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm
oh,
trying to understand
I'm
what
trying
you
to
guys
like
are using symbolic
sort of
for.
like
Run.
sort of like an intersubjective, like set of connections. I would say like everything that makes us make sense. So like includes like language and like social hierarchy and I would say
yeah.
all institutional facts. It just kind of a society based like projection of things in the self, of course. Yeah. So it's like you see yourself
Yeah.
in terms of what you are on paper, sort of.
So symbolic is a projection.
Kind of, yeah. It's like the symbolic self.
So are we
Like
talking about symbolic representation? Or
yeah,
symbolic
I would say
expression?
so. I would say so. Basically, yeah. There's always
Well,
like
there's a difference between symbolic representation and symbolic compression.
Okay, I think I can give you an example. So check me if I'm wrong, but if we have the Son of God and he's made in the image of God, that's feeding our ego though too, because we're gonna look just like him.
Gods.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
guess
are
what
gods.
I'm trying to get at with the whole point about God, or just tying that in with the religion, I'm trying to like tie in a few different.
He's trying to find the
perspectives on
meaning of life.
well, yeah, also that Vervaeke gets into this too with the meaning crisis and identity crisis
Mhm.
that we're going through in the U.S. The models that were presented that kind of seep through in the cultural language, the socio-cultural language, and education systems, and in the schools and in the families and in politics and governance and all that.
So like the symbology is in the structures.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, the kind of central crux that we're encouraged to aim for is something that's naturally more subjective and therefore naturally more controversial than it is in Eastern cultures that are polytheistic. This is something I've been thinking about for a few years. I don't know if it's right or not, but I've heard people kind of make similar notions. But it seems that at least I'm wary of this now because I see folks like Jordan Peterson falling for this, where he's extremely intelligent, extremely well versed in psychological literature, very, very good with Jung and neuroscience and all that, and he will default to that central crux being the cross language. Like he literally describes it like that. In fact, and
Mhm.
he'll cherry pick. He'll do spiritual bypassing, as people call it,
Yes, he does.
by providing that with the
What
like
specifically?
mixing the Bible with good psychology literature, and he comes off ableist because of that. And I've given examples of that on my own YouTube channel actually. And
Yeah.
that's very unfortunate because he used to not be so hardcore.
Yeah, he's someone that's definitely radically changed.
For fuck's sure.
Yeah,
yes.
I mean, you know what?
So like that. That's
I'm
why
gonna
I'm
be
wary
very
of it
honest
because
with what I
that's the
observed about
power
him.
of that. You know,
What?
that's kind of like,
Sorry, I have trouble hearing you. So when I start talking, I can't hear you. I didn't know if you're talking already. No, but yeah, I noticed the same thing. You know, you can even see it in his behavior where you can see he's getting his ass whooped. You know, that's what that is. It's the stress of life. It's that you have to remember when you're pushing a boundary like that and you're trying to represent something that you know is meaningful to you, and you're trying to get people to really agree with you and embrace what you're trying to tell them for the greater good, or whatever whatever the
greater
main
good.
whatever the main reason for his actions are. Well, you get a lot of pushback because it's not something. It's his own lived experience being presented to
Transmuted.
society.
Yeah, he's
And-
transmuting a lot. I've
and
noticed this.
people don't
What,
think,
me?
or people don't understand the depth that he's in because it's emotional. It's
Wait,
something that's felt. It's not something that's understood because there's no language for it. It's why he uses a lot of symbolic representation in his language. It's because it's not something that's displayed. I mean, if you really pay attention to language in general, you can see that Wittgenstein, he says it himself, that there's symbolic language before
Meaning.
or
Wait, hold
meaning before logical structure.
Yeah.
So So it's almost like that meaning is that sensory experience.
Yeah, it's the emotional resonance with the symbolic word that we are attracted to first, before we examine the actual meaning of the word. I've described this in the past, just with the example of being surprised by etymology. Whenever you tell somebody the history of how a word was created, they're always surprised by that. They're always like, "Whoa, how interesting!" You know, and like that. That seems like a clear example to me. That, and Wittgenstein said, "We're bewitched by language." And yeah, I mean, you just read a little bit of what he wrote, and you can kind of
This
see
is
it.
kind of like the duck rabbit in a way, you know.
Yeah. So I mean, when we talk about authenticity, it's so vague, and it seems we're obsessed about it in the cultures that are naturally more individualistic, which is
Why?
influenced by that religious undercurrent of maybe I'm using the word undercurrent wrong, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, the undertow. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's a philosophy and a theology and a religiosity that's just been cooking for the past couple thousand years, and they've all branched and they've all expanded in their own complexities, and it's influenced the structure of words that we use, not just like grammar, but the actual words that we use, and we just don't question that, and then that amalgamates to people not knowing anything about that, but still using those words, and therefore people become obsessed with identities, not knowing why, and then they easily gravitate towards accepting that because you hear the radical acceptance language, and it's like, woohoo, radical acceptance, and we just borrow that from the thousands of years of thinking about acceptance that's actually quite sophisticated in the East, but we package it together in the McMindfulness process that we do here, and so we just accept that as NPD, or narcissistic personality disorder. At least that's what I seem to be seeing happening right now. But that's kind of one example where that goes. Another example is what you see in merit-based culture enthusiasts, where people will grind culture for 80 hours a week or whatever, and become obsessed with their identity. And
Yeah. Well, you know what? One thing I do try to practice when I'm working with people is like, yeah, all that stuff's definitely going on, but like you can champion your own story, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you can identify with someone, but guess what? It's still you at the end of the day that has to do all the fucking work. And like, you better show up for your own damn self.
Absolutely.
yeah, or for your
So,
future
I don't know.
self.
That's
That's
kind of like
hard.
why I can see it all, but I'm not too deterred by it.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
here's what I think. Like I think the self becomes a means to an end, and that's like the problem. Like once you become a thing that's for yourself, that's when the self becomes real. And a lot of people just they don't have that. Like they're always an
But they run
instrument
away from it.
for their own needs or desires.
Yeah, they run away from it. I mean, that's a whole nother thing too. If you have trauma that forces you to have this mindset that is difficult for you to manage that identity that you're looking for.
Secure attachment.
Whether it's a minor inconvenience of invalidation, right? That could set someone so far back, and they can just continue to live in that spiral of lack of identity. That search for meaning, search for purpose, and people will continue themselves in that loop over and over and over without being aware of it. Because, well, in order for you to be aware of that, you need to understand the dynamic outside of the situation you're in. Meaning, you need to be exposed to an environment that allows you to see the difference between where you're at and where you're at now. And if someone lives in that same environment continuously for years, that shit would never change.
Nope.
It would never change.
Yep, I get all
Because
that,
it's fear
man.
driven. You're being driven by fear. You're in survival mode 24/7.
It's like you need your nervous system to like gradually come down. I think.
Listen, I felt for that shit.
What
I broke myself.
Mhm.
I was fragmented, but I understood that the more you separate yourself from that, the more you allow your nervous system to settle and to feel good and to feel safe. That's when you can finally say, you know what do I want around me? What's going to make me happy? What's going to make me have that drive to live a better lifestyle? And you're going to, whether it's a book, whether it's friends, whatever the case is.
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to happen in real life. Like sometimes, like for me, like I'm in my 40s, but what I'm finding is like in my sleep, I'm waking up at 4 a.m. I think I shared with some of you guys, like almost every day. 4 a.m. is like my spiritual hour where I'm like, okay, what's the shadow I gotta attack today? And it's not even like completely lucid. Like I'm like, okay, something's waking me up at this time of day where I'm at a place where I can handle it finally in my life. And it's been like a thing now for like 6 years almost.
Well, see, that's good. That's something that you got to work towards. Because
Yeah.
that's not easy either.
Time.
And there's a lot of sacrifice that comes with that, you know. And when you do get to that spot, it's such a relief.
Yeah.
The attachment is good, and it's like not good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you need to detach yourself to be able to observe the observer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's hard too. I mean, you have to understand how that logical infrastructure works when you're doing that, because you can think you're aware of what you're looking at, and it could be projection. You know, you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also
Yeah.
like feeling your body too. Like, do you have a chronic pain somewhere? Like, what's that about? Why is that surfaced? You know, and what's causing that? You know, because sometimes we stuff it inside our bodies until we're ready to address it.
Suppression. I mean, we do that very often, and it comes out in different ways. All
I have a
parts of
lot to say about that. What did you say, Carl?
You said you're outside.
Oh, I just said I had a lot to say about that. I've written a bit about it, just with the Crohn's disease.
Yeah.
Psychosomatization is real, and there's great therapies for it. Internal family systems therapies blossoming at the moment, and Kaya Nuprasana and the body scan meditations. Those are very, very useful for me. And I can definitely detect Crohn's disease flare-ups days in advance now, thanks to doing this practice.
I think that's that
And
sensory.
then it's like, I mean, it's so psychological too. If I'm not in a stable place mentally for days, that also affects it.
Yeah.
Hold on, what did you just say? The last part? You said if you're what for several days?
If I'm not if I'm stressed or lacking sleep and not managing it, like before I took CBT and before I did a lot of personal work, I just was very erratic, very fast thinking without having top-down metacognition, without having any control over it. So I was very beholden to my own brain, to use Becker's terminology. And that, I guess, showed me a lot of, like, once I started doing the introspection and all that, it showed me how to listen to the Crohn's disease more, I guess. And I can definitely detect flare-ups. I can feel when my stress levels are getting to a point where it's not, I need to like step back and take a break or whatever. Whereas that used to not be the case. So it would just immediately translate into anxiety or, okay, so there's literally one of the criteria, this is a fun, controversial tangent, one of the criteria for PDA, personal demand for autonomy, is nervous farts. So they use gastrointestinal stress is the term they use, and they subtext that with flatulence. But yeah, so it's nervous farts, and so I mean, I noticed that. I get stomach discomfort when I started getting stressed out, and then you know what I did? I did the exercises to make myself not so stressed out. So I mean, I think that listing that as a criteria for like a symptom of a possibly permanent disorder is going to make things worse. I think that's a pretty safe thing to say. And when you start stacking all those, when you start stacking up all that terminology on top of itself, or all those very real symbols for the understanding of the self on top of each other, you're going to see more cases of Crohn's disease and colitis, as we're seeing with the nations that industrialize. When you look at the data, it shows that as nations become more industrialized, people start having these meaning crises, and it affects their tummies, and they get nervous.
Oh, tongues.
No.
Ow.
Kind of funny. Personal need for autonomy. So like your body just like rips ass to get everybody to fuck off.
Maybe.
That's the evolution of
Meaning
psychology
crisis.
or whatever.
Yeah, I
biology.
mean, like, I know when I have something important because my stomach, if it's not upset, guess what? I don't give a fuck.
We
If
used
it's
to-
upset,
they're
I'm
called
like, oh,
butterflies,
it's
is what we used to call them, right? Butterflies in your stomach.
Yeah, you feel butterflies,
full
and sometimes
anxiety.
It is anxiety. I'm just saying, but that's what they used to call it back then. It was butterflies. I got butterflies
Yeah.
in my stomach and shit like that.
Yeah, and there's so when you start listening to yourself, you realize it's not just like there's way different ways to think about it than just butterflies. You could call it different versions of it, but it's not really that. It's just completely different types of experiences that overlap. And so you learn to listen to those, and then do the psychological work
Well,
to not have
yeah.
to.
But here's the thing that
You don't experience them like it starts out kind of like you're suppressing them, which is what everybody's so afraid about, and then it kind of
Fuck
you
you.
become more aware of it, and your brain does the predictive processing thing, and then you don't have to suppress it. Like you've integrated that, I guess, as something to be.
Yeah, you already started the process before it even happened.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So let me ask you this. So like, a lot of times we say, go with what your gut feels. But if you can't trust your gut because it's unhealthy, like you're totally without stability, right?
Kinda.
Yeah, so that's why you have
Mind,
to,
body,
you know,
Cast
mind,
the
body,
first stone, and I shall smoketh that stone.
Ooh.
Carlos, what percentage of people would you say are in survival mode?
All of them.
That's what I want to know. Like,
what
'cause I
percentage?
trust your brain, dude. Yeah. Because
100%. What do you mean?
100%. Well, I mean, like
100%.
by your
Listen,
definition, like as far as like sort of
The
being
reason
dissociated.
the reason I say 100% is because when I think about myself and I realize how calm my nervous system is, like I don't have to worry too much. But for me, I still feel like I'm in survival mode. It's not
I get it totally.
yeah,
but-
it's there. It's like it's always there, no matter
Different
what.
levels, yeah.
I think it's the accessibility to it, like how much you're indulging in that survival mode. I think that's what changes.
I think,
your
I think it's just the more you deal with it, the more you becomes like numb to you or whatever. You just learn to deal with it. So like when it happens,
yeah, you
again,
tolerate. Well, you learn to I don't want to say tolerate because that's like
no, just you
you're
adapt or
disregarding
whatever.
the product.
Like I said, you just
Yeah,
become
well-
more immune to it or whatever we call it. Like,
Yeah, exactly. You
All right,
become
I
more
have
adaptable
stats.
to it.
I don't know. I think you have to
Stats.
transform it with meaning. You got to give your suffering meaning.
All right, so
Like, it's all about the narrative.
2020, 2021 data, a third of Americans felt like they were in survival mode.
Third, okay.
Okay, this
That makes
term, I
sense.
think
I mean,
this
that's
is another one
self-awareness.
that's really like, what do we mean by survival mode?
Exactly.
What do
That's,
we like?
they're talking about
This is
probably like
so
life or
important.
death.
I feel like it's like almost like a state of like liminal perspective. You know what I mean? Like sort of
Yeah,
locked in. It definitely rumination is a part
Oh.
of it.
existential
Being
OCD is a term that there's a group on Facebook that I'm part of where I've had very interesting discussions with people who are in older age who have had what they describe as existential OCD.
they
Where it's
ever
kind of
resolve
pervasive. And it
their
makes sense.
crises or what?
It's kind of like okay. So sometimes people describe meditation as unlocking parts of their brain that they can't close. Okay, I've actually never heard anyone use that
Oh,
description before, and now that you just said that out loud, it sounds terrifying. But yeah, I guess yeah, it can work that way, and I've noticed that myself with the CBT. I've heard people describe that with CBT where it feels like you're now. There was a meme that said, "Now I'm just hyper aware of my own thoughts." Thanks.
Mm.
Or something like that. So I think like
man.
without guidance, like that's where because it's so huge, you're trying to contemplate existence, and CBT is just like here's a way to notice your thoughts. Good luck, kid. And I mean that's kind of the McMindfulness packaged version that we have of that. Whereas if you grow up in a culture where this is more commonplace talk, where it's the zeitgeist of the country and the town, you see. I imagine this is how this works, and I've done a fair bit of research, but it's hard to say for sure without actually visiting. But I think that you're more prepared in that way to be more open to that kind of thing instead of having existential crises and then kind of getting locked in. And I've talked to people who have said that they worked with existential psychotherapists and tried different philosophies, and then again, you get into these loops of possible ableism where you can just say, well, there's endless philosophies. Just keep trying and you'll figure out one that'll work. And yeah,
I
Dude,
was,
I
that's
think
why I
well,
created this paper to figure that out. And I could
it's so
call it
is just like looking at the self in relation to social norms and expectations and standards and shit, and not feeling how you want to respond based on what you know or believe, or it's like that's authenticity to me. Like it's just an absence of the like
Authenticity, just being authentic.
dude, I don't even,
social norms being the most
You're
important.
just being
thing, 'cause,
real.
like,
Keep it
you are-
real, like Ali G.
You're your best self when
I don't
you're
think
not
that's even possible.
thinking about how
Honestly,
you're functioning.
I
basically, in a
told
way.
you, I
But
told
you
you guys
can't have a complete recession of it or whatever. But like, it's like I feel like like the symbolic order should be like almost like the support structure for our real selves. You know what I mean? So it's like we want to communicate effectively, and throw out good signals and not bad signals. Like, and be aware of how we're opening ourselves to others. That's just my take.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think I agree with that. I mean, I think that's just that's part of that beginning process. To
It also comes
be
with
aware
maturity.
and to indulge in that pain and suffering that comes with disconnection or misalignment, right? Because a lot of time when we're not aligned with something and something is like out of our scope of understanding, we really don't pay attention to that cognitive overload or that cognitive dissonance. And it's like you have to understand when you're reaching that boundary so that you understand, like, hey, this is the door I'm gonna have to go through. And a lot of times what people would do is they would reach that tension and they would backtrack because they're like, well, there's tension there. I want to go somewhere safer. So they stay in that loop of recycling stability that they're already familiar with. And that's the thing. It's okay to do that. It's okay to backtrack because that's where the stability is. But it's allowing yourself to have the space and time to say, you know what, this is going to be the space for me to self-reflect, to indulge in this subconscious mind, to feel whatever you're going through, process your emotions. But I think there has to be like a balance to it where you're constantly shifting between the two, and you have to do it in a way that's healthy, right? Because it's why we always preach work-life balance. And is that a real thing? No, probably not. But you need to do that for yourself. You need to say, okay, hey, how can I put myself in this situation so that I can have the space and time to work on myself? Because if you're always working on your career, well, what are you doing? How are you managing yourself? How are you maintaining your internal infrastructure? What are you doing to evolve yourself?
nothing.
So a lot of people don't ever take that into account because, well, that's time consuming and it's heavy and it's very dangerous to go down that rabbit hole if you don't have a support system. So it's, hey, as much as you're worrying about you having the best career, you also have to worry about what kind of environment you're setting yourself up for. Because that's like, you need to have that. You need to have that space and time, and you need to have the proper anchors in order for you to navigate all of that. And a lot of people, they indulge in both more than others sometimes. Well, they indulge in both, in one or the other. Yeah, more than others. So yeah.
You need authentic contact at work for sure. That's one thing I will throw in there. A lot of workplaces are not like that.
Yeah, because a lot of times when I'm helping people, I'm actually still healing myself. And like, if both people are not authentic, like it's going to be a little bit botched.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna feel misalignment.
Yeah.
You're gonna realize that this is not for you, and you're gonna question it. And some people just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna just deal with it, and they don't do anything about it.
Right.
I don't think anybody's ever
Yeah,
the authentic themselves, honestly.
And like you were saying, Carlos, you got to respect that retraction because it's just not a readiness thing, and like they might be able to come at it in 3 months, full bore,
I think it's a communication thing, Wally. But
Well, no, like I said, like I told you before, though, like you by yourself is probably the most authentic you. But like when you go out in public,
Yeah.
you're different versus like if you go out with your family, like your close friends know you a different version of you versus like a far friend versus like so like everyone knows little parts of you from different parts of your like past even like like if I hung up if somebody saw me from like my college days they probably think I still drink or whatever like but that's not who I am now versus what I was back then but so like if you were to hang out with these people, it'd probably bring out that side of them or side of me, I guess.
different schemas.
Like, kind of thing. So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like the only time you're ever truly your authentic self is actually when you're by yourself, which is fine to an extent as long as you realize that and you can meditate and try to build your authentic self to have a good like structure.
Looks
So when
like-
you get to other people and try to
yeah.
build that to other people and try to branch out to the
You don't want
world
to
kind
see
of thing.
picking your nose, kind of.
This is,
Sure.
yeah.
All that stuff.
This is giving me a lot to think about here. So, okay, I want to ask y'all: do you think that the process ontology is dichotomized against the self-affirmation and self-validation and prioritizing who you are when you're alone as opposed to who you are when you're in public? So merit-based culture celebrates the fact that you're trying to do better in culture, and I guess so does communism to some extent,
Mhm.
and other like
Yeah,
political
just
policies, but that's another topic. And I think that this is what. So I mean, I've wondered about this for the past year or so because I've been gaining a lot from University of Toronto. This is Anderson Todd, the Jungian specialist, Jordan Peterson,
Mhm.
and John Vervaeke. They're all from there. As is what's his name, the secretary of Kash Patel.
Okay, Phil.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
he's
FBI
from the
director?
University of Toronto.
Yeah, have y'all
what
seen
is
it? Did you
Yeah,
guys see
FBI
that
director, yeah.
discussion?
That's correct. Yeah, I saw some of his shit. It's
Yeah.
silly.
Yeah, he's been making some
It
interesting
really-
moves, but yeah, he definitely leans pretty far right. It seems.
Well, dude,
So yeah, just like trying not to make connections here that I shouldn't make, but
go for it.
and false dichotomies. But do you think that could be a dichotomy? Like, do you think this could be kind of one of the sources of the issue that we're seeing here, where it's a lot of the ideology that's forming because people don't have the depth or the education to talk about it is defaulting to who you are when you're alone.
Yeah,
And-
kind of. Well, I
and
think
think
that's
that's okay.
I think that's what the echo
Mhm.
chambers shit actually like we were talking about. Like, I think.
Yeah, because
What
you're
the-
alone in your room on the internet.
Yep. And I'm saying you're talking
Yeah,
to
I mean,
people. Guess
listen,
what? And you
it-
find people that only agree with you or only like think the way you think, and like so. Yeah, it probably is. It probably
Well, that's
does
why
a lot.
openness is so important.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
like the reason people close themselves off is because they don't feel safe.
True.
So if we can
Judgment.
sit here together on video chat and talk about something that's uncomfortable without being invalidated, without feeling unsafe, well, there's going to be progress there.
Sure.
And if you really think about it, there's a lot of people that they don't behave that way. They don't
People
want
want to
they
feel
don't want to be in an
known.
environment that makes them feel safe because that goes against what actually makes them feel safe. Right?
People
Because
want to be seen as they see themselves. I would say.
Totally.
And
Yeah.
I feel like the alone experience is essential.
yeah,
Absolutely. Like
People are
not like
stupid.
obviously not extended. You shouldn't be like by yourself
No,
like
forever,
in
for years
despair,
or months or whatever.
but
yeah.
like yeah.
No, but again, like I
Like,
told you guys, they did that study on
individuation.
being bored. Even being bored's good. Like being bored is a good thing. It helps your creativity. It helps you do a lot of things. So like all these things that like,
Rest.
we've like I'm saying like we turn these things into like negative things now. Like when you think about being bored, like this, somebody made a good point. Like when you sit in line to go pay for whatever at like Walmart, Target, whatever, fuck, right? You sit in line. What do? You grab your phone to fuck around for 3 minutes. Like back in the day, you just sit there and you think, and you're forced to think about whatever the fuck. So like, like just things like that. Like
I
these
do.
are
I
big
don't
these are big
fucking
life
look at my
changes
phone.
or big like societal changes that I don't know how we.
I feel like we used to be more authentic, but it could be like
Some
short
more.
memory.
I mean, we might have been
Well, we
more.
weren't stimulated. We weren't stimulated like we are now.
Yeah, that's a
We're
big part of it.
mediated too. Yeah. Both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stimulated all the fucking neon signs,
Um,
all
One more thing I wanted to say was like
Lights.
you guys know what like a dark night of the soul is, right? Like that's like a young
Like
ant
every day.
contest. Yeah, yeah.
4 a.m. Yeah.
I gotta turn things up a notch or two for myself. I'm getting there.
We all do though.
Yeah.
Fucking
That's the thing.
enjoying life, being alive.
Yeah. Are you guys younger than me? Because I think
I'm
40s it really
38.
hits you.
I'm 38.
I'm 31.
It's
36.
coming.
Just turned 35 a week ago.
You
Yep.
I'm trying
old
to
fuck.
get health on my mind. Like I'm trying to like look forward to getting healthier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll force you to.
That's what I'm thinking.
Fuck
Yep.
it
I'm
would.
trying.
You're
I'm
gonna feel
trying
that
to like
pain, and you're like, yeah, you need to walk in the morning.
be proactive now. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
No, for real. I got my shit together at 36. I was pretty unhealthy. I didn't feel right every day, and I was like, "What the fuck? I gotta change this,"
Mhm.
And I did, and now I'm a decade later, and like, okay, my body's in check. Now it's my spiritual that's
your
really
mental, all
like
that
calling
shit.
at me.
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure. They're one and the same though. Like you working out, like your muscles, your brain is a fucking muscle too. I always tell like that's why I always tell people like I stress people that people should do puzzles like you try to do puzzles like a lot, just fucking do like either Sudokus, do like word puzzles, because that shit stimulates your brain. It's a muscle. You need to work out and get use out of it, or else it goes away, like anything else.
Yeah, I play chess every day.
Hell yeah, that's a good
Dang.
thing. Yeah, I love chess.
I should play
Yep.
chess.
I'm just saying, but like again, but it stimulates your brain, so I bet your brain's gonna be a lot sharper than somebody that just fucking works and then goes home, watches news, TV, sports, whatever, and then goes to bed. Like that person's not
Mhm.
using their brain, so like I guarantee they're gonna have a lot more like I don't know, brain problems or whatever the fuck call it.
Well, atrophy. It's a muscle that if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Yep.
That's basically what I'm stressing. It's a muscle, so like people forget like you gotta fucking have good mental health too. Like it's one and the same. It's equally as important as your physical health.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
In a lot of ways, I would say health and identity get opposed. I don't know if that sounds right to anybody.
Health and identity, suppose.
They
Yeah,
get
can be.
opposed.
Opposed.
Yeah.
Well, you can't look towards their culture to be healthy whatsoever. So you have to go inwards and be like, okay, like none of this outside stuff sounds right.
I mean, dude,
I think,
America is like we have the worst mental health. Dude. That's why we have all the school shootings and shit. Like, there's a fucking reason why this shit's happening. So I mean, like, we have like a little crisis that we can't figure out or don't know what to do or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Generational
Yeah.
trauma, such a big part of it, obviously.
It is.
Man, that's the best part of life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
great.
man, that's
It's a
the shit
repair.
that forges you.
developmental arc.
Oh my god, man. Yeah,
What's that again?
I said, it forges you into God.
Oh, yeah.
Trauma.
I mean,
It's the fire.
pretty
that forges-
much, I feel like. But, yeah.
I mean, fear leads you to like religion aspects because the thing is,
For sure.
you need a fucking, you need a savior. You need some because I always hate that idea. Like when people get off drugs and alcohol, whatever, it's like they always
Oh
think they
my
give God and
God,
whoever
yeah.
all the credit, but it's like, dude, you should own this. Like, dude, you are so amazing at what you just did that you did it yourself. Like that's how much power you have, how much willpower, brain power, whatever you fucking call it. Like, give yourself some credit, man. That's a big thing, But they always want to push
It's
you
like,
to someone else. It's just-
The lucky
Yeah.
sock or whatever. Like, it doesn't, what's his face? The quarterback for the Chiefs have like a lucky sock.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
man,
Like,
any of those
like these people-
superstitions.
put their faith into things and then it like causes them to be more immersed or like closed off or you know what I mean? Like
Have you ever seen the movie Space Jam with Michael Jordan back in the day?
Yeah.
God, years ago.
It doesn't. So you
Oh,
remember
yeah.
you remember when Bugs Bunny fills the water up
Your
with just
mojo.
Bugs Bunny fills the water up with just regular water, but he puts like Jordan
Oh, yeah,
Michael's
that's possible.
secret stuff, and then everyone starts playing great. He's like you need more
Yeah.
of that super juice. He's like, it was just confidence, dude. Like all you needed was fucking to believe. Like you
Yeah.
thought you got superpowers, so then you acted like you had it. That's all people need. Like just have some confidence and belief in yourself, and you're more likely to achieve the things you want versus having doubt, self-doubt, and all that shit. Which is tough because everyone goes through it. I mean, everyone fucking goes through like self-doubt and worriness and all that shit. But
I think a lot of people worry too much about appearing arrogant.
really,
Yeah,
I think
and
it's the
then-
opposite. I think it's the opposite now. I think it's the opposite.
don't know about that.
People
Hey,
don't want to
any
people
US
don't want to be known
yeah.
as stupid. That's why they
Because-
fight you on every topic.
Well,
even though they
that's
don't know none of
different.
it.
Yeah, it's like cocky, I should say.
Sure.
Yeah,
Or, like,
people take it
they're
as arrogance.
superior.
And, like, I mean, how else am I supposed to tell you that I'm smart? You know, I could show you, right? But
It's
then you
tough.
have dumb people where you can't really show them, but you have to say it to them, and they're like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, okay, you're not smart."
Assertiveness and aggression, they're not the same thing.
Yeah, there has to be. There's definitely a difference. Yeah, and that's you have to practice that. That's what I'm practicing
Just
because
standing firm, because like I don't know if you were the youngest. I was the youngest.
I think
you
I'm
know,
the
like-
youngest. 30.
No,
I want
kid.
your bird.
No, I mean like
Kid
in
was-
your
Oh, you
talking about family?
Your family.
Talking about
yeah.
kids, yeah. I was the youngest boy. I have a younger sister though.
I'm a triple.
I'm the youngest.
I'm the
Like,
youngest
if
too.
people didn't want to hear my shit, basically. So like, I always had to like,
Barb.
they're like, all right, whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody would gang up on me.
Well, yeah, because you're stupid. Because you're a kid. Even though sometimes you're probably actually the smartest person.
Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
was,
how
I was an
they're a
asshole.
scapegoat.
Sure,
That's
you're an
what
asshole,
happens.
that's fine. But I'm
Yeah.
saying, but like, it's like I was talking about, like the older generation, like versus the younger kids. Like we always have that hatred or whatever you want to call it, like just cockiness towards people. But it's like, sometimes the young bucks are right. Not a lot,
We get
Yep.
but sometimes they
with
are. You know,
cockiness, though. I feel like
Boomers.
that's the
I'm
problem.
always right about boomers.
I know. Well,
Everybody
boomers think
is
they're always
too
right
They're-
too.
sensitive.
I'm saying, but boomers
They're
always think
good
they're
at nothing. They're
It's like
good
you
at
have
nothing.
to be compassionate regardless. You know?
And they're good at being boomers, buddy.
right. They're good at
They're
being
good at being
boomers.
boomers.
Hey, they're good
You
at
guys,
they're
I
good at hoarding
live-
all the money.
You
I
say
live with two of them. Oh my gosh, it's so
Yeah.
crazy.
it's
They're
like
pretty
I live
bad.
with two of them.
It's pretty
I'll
bad.
play some skate again.
About you were gonna say something earlier. What were you gonna say?
At what point am I jogging my memory?
I know.
Yeah, you're. We all gave our input on. What were you talking about before?
3 lighters in my pocket. What the fuck?
You're a
No,
thief.
Talking
let's
about-
see.
No, they're
Yeah,
all
this
mine.
main
That's the
games for
funny
your
thing.
lighters. That doesn't work for me. That doesn't work for me. And it sparked my memory.
We'll start talking about some, and it'll jog back.
Yeah, it'll.
Yeah.
it'll- whatever we were talking about
I
before.
wanted to get y'all's
God
opinion
damn.
on this
So random.
possible dichotomy with. I mean, again, I'm gonna try to like draw a bunch of things together, but it seems like there's the Western. Well, here I took some notes. So, Wally said, "Who are you when you're by yourself? Who are you when you're with others?" About how a merit-based culture supports people who are working to improve their role in society and subsequently their image in society. You can't not care about who you are and how you look to others.
Mm-hmm.
So this idea that it's the self that comes first, or your at least conception of self in that way, is that's supported by the Western religions. It seems, or at least the ones that focus on a Christ-like path, possibly. But again, I don't want to sound atheist saying that. I'm mostly non-theist on that. I'm just throwing that out there to be a thing. This could be influenced by University of Toronto as well, who that's where Jordan Peterson, John Vervaeke, and these guys come from, Anderson Todd and Kash Patel. And there's lots of programs. I mean, if you watch a lot of their online content in their series, you can kind of see how it can go that way. Jordan Peterson is definitely ableist. John Vervaeke is definitely humble, and if he stumbles onto any kind of ableism, it's absolutely accidental from what I've seen.
He
He has
seems
heart of gold.
basically pure. Yeah. Yep.
So the alternative is prioritizing self-affirmation and how you feel when you're alone. And while I was saying this is reinforced by being in homes and social media, and entering closed silos of thought, identity-based culture influenced by singular entity, individualism, Western religiosity, and so on.
Yeah,
Do you think that's a thing that's happening?
I do.
I think it is, but I'm always such an outlier. Like I feel like I'm most wanting to not be myself by getting through to other people's ideas.
Mm-hmm.
That's like my jam.
Sure, but that's rare though.
Right.
I'm saying, but that's not the norm for especially for masses of societies.
Yeah. So
Like I said, most people
can't
don't
really
want to talk.
contribute.
Most people don't want to. I feel like our generation was raised always on, like don't talk about religion and politics when you're around certain people. Like we were never forced to learn how to talk about these things. So now that we're starting to get into the world where everything's super politicized, people don't know how to have good dialogue. They just fucking go, "You're retarded. You're fucking a Nazi. You're, a libtard. You're this." Like we instead of just actually talking about the issues, like, "Hey, man, you." Like I said, like there are some Republican people that I love talking to because you know what? Even if we disagree, you bring up good points and where we can like bend grounds. Like I could see your point of view and all this other shit. Versus just nonsense, and that's what we've become now. It's just all nonsense talk because
Well,
I think we weren't.
let me ask you this:
Mhm.
like, what happened to agreeableness and personalities then?
Agreeableness with personalities.
Yeah, like what happened? Did we like not get a batch of that in recent generations?
Well, I don't know, dude. Trump's out of the norm because the thing is, everyone, even Bush was pretty stupid, but he acted presidential. Like he was, like
Yeah, he did.
didn't
He
talk.
acted
He didn't go like
executive.
fucking. We're gonna go bomb these pieces of shit over here, or like all these things. So like there was still some kind of norms, but
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I don't
the
know.
data shows here that we are more politically divisive now, or more divided than before, and the
Yeah.
trends seem to align with
Yeah, but
quality of
here's the
social
thing.
media, like the rise of social media, and you can also see it in like certain bumps in technology in social media, like when they added the like and share functions. That was a dramatic change.
it's when they
Well,
started making
so-
money off it. That's a big thing too.
Well, this is the rub I'm having with this because like personality is pretty predictable. Like we're supposed to be a certain percentage at all times, and agreeableness is always going to be in there. So where are these people right now to like moderate the not so agreeableness?
So to be agreeable, you have to
Alright.
be able to consider a perspective without dissonance, I would say, right?
Well, again, you
But
gotta. It starts with
that's
good
what it
faith.
has-
It starts
that's
with
what
good
you have-
faith. You have to have good faith, even if I disagree with you.
But yeah,
If I can believe what you're saying, like, and you honestly believe it and know because you've done studies or thought about it long enough, it's a lot more easy to fucking work with that person versus somebody, like I said, who just has talking points. Like I said, they just watch. Oh, we're talking about this issue.
Emotional
Here's the
listening.
talking points. Like, can we get past that? That doesn't help anything, and that's what most people only want to talk about is the talking points instead of actually digging deep into the actual.
I swear to
issues.
God, it's
Mhm.
signaling symbolic order. That's their identity.
I can do a
That's the
better
thing.
line than that.
Symbolic order is symbolic order is painful, and I think that situation that you're referring to just now, it's nope, lost it. I'm gone. Sorry, guys.
It's all right, brother. It happens to all of us.
No, I something caught my eye. I was looking outside. And off it.
That's funny.
It's
Yeah,
a projection. That's why I look at it. But I mean, once you like identify it, you can kind of like alter its intensity in a way. At least that's what it seems like for me.
Yeah, you got to indulge in it. You got to be able to recognize it and to understand the little micros.
Mhm.
Well, okay, help me with this.
Sort of like the Matrix.
Yeah.
So, in worksite, if you're a disagreeable type, guess what? How are these people like coming up through the ranks? Like they have to have some kind of real
bow.
ability.
It's
They're
fear.
intimidating.
It's not it's disagreeableness, right? They're being people don't agree with them, but they fear them, and that's the thing. It's like
Ooh,
if you can
3,
put
2,
yourself in a
8.
situation where you're feared, you're gonna make it. It's why when you go into a business and you behave in a way that displays you as this assertive, stable,
Start watching.
reliable person, well, people fear that,
Mhm.
and they will challenge that, and
Okay.
that's where that disagreeableness comes from, because someone who's agreeable, who puts himself in a situation to cause problems, because you have to think about it. When someone's starting out, when they're trying to become agreeable, right? They're going through a situation that they understand that they're going to
Really?
be touching sensitive subjects. They
Who's
understand that.
watching?
And the thing is, the more you put yourself in that situation and indulge into that madness of indulging in that disagreeableness, well, the more people realize that you can handle that emotional tension,
420.
they're gonna realize how stable you can actually be, because they're not seeing a disconnect. right? Because the in the ghetto where I was from, it's like you had that mentality where if you let people beat on you and you didn't say anything and you just
It's
shut
gonna
down,
continue.
you're a weak. It's gonna continue.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's gonna continue.
But
Yep.
if you stand up and you hold your ground and you stabilize yourself and you come off as this
That was a great
strong
line.
person, guess what? People are gonna fear you, and they're not.
At
Right.
minimum, they're gonna respect you. So, Carlo, actually going back to this, so I just posted this little mini video earlier about like how you become best friends and like when you're playing basketball in the hood, right? Like the first time you're playing a dude, right? Like random time you ever met him, you fucking talk shit to dude, like you pussy ass bitch, you do all this shit, right? But if the person's good, or, you know, whatever, you get along. The next day, you're like, all right, man, I want him on my team. And then after that, it becomes like a week later, like, hey, man, you gonna come hang out? You know, then you just become, you know, like it's one of those things. Like in the beginning, you kind of have beef, but once you get like a mutual respect, you know, you guys could actually become like the best of friends or whatever the fuck, you know. Like,
I mean, you're trudging yourself through the freaking what do you call it? Shit. I can't remember. I'm trying to think about that fence shit in the military that's with the spikes on it.
mm-hmm.
You know, you're pushing yourself through that
Yeah,
because there's people attacking you left and right, and when people see that and they're like, "Yo, this dude is badass."
yeah.
Like, what do you think happened when Trump got shot? They're like, "Oh, that dude is badass."
His approval rate went through the roof.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But
got shot, quote
you
unquote.
have to show someone who's strong and resilient. And right now, that asshole that Jordan Peterson is being, no one's gonna want to fuck with him.
He sounds
He's being
smarter
an
than he
asshole.
really is. I think a lot of it, he just sounds smarter than he really is.
And I think that he realized that he needs to be a fucking asshole.
I think
He needs
He's
to
gaining
be.
popularity like crazy right now. He has 8 million plus
I know,
subscribers
but I
on
think he's
YouTube.
100% grifter
He
at
works
this point
for,
now. So,
Oh yeah.
like, because
What'd you
like
say?
a lot of times he just obfuscates and fucking just like he never actually like talks about the points and shit like a lot when I've seen him argue.
But isn't it the point?
Yeah,
If you
this is
tell
an
everybody
ideology.
the points, you're giving them all the supplies. Why not let them linger
Yeah.
and let them be curious and
Somewhat, I guess.
think like how do you call it? What's that word to I can't remember. Something like trudging them along or bringing them along. You gotta
egging him on, kind of thing.
you gotta like dangle. You gotta dangle that piece of meat above them.
Yeah.
Entice and edify.
Yeah, entice.
Who's
Yeah,
the
but,
best
like-
person that
Yeah.
Jordan
but I'm-
Peterson's debated? Like, I
Well,
watched
he
his
hasn't finished the book.
Zizek.
I
Debate.
watch him when he talks to Matt Dillahunty. That's what I like.
I don't know
Yeah,
how to think about
Dillahunty's cool.
Zizek.
Look, check this link out. That just sent in the chat.
But
Um,
I do tend to
logistic
like that
comment.
continental Spain, though.
What'd you say, Brandon?
Oh, I said I do like that, like the continental approach, like Zizek, you know, with psychoanalysis and shit.
Is that continental philosophy? I always get confused with that term.
They do like adopt Lacanian psychoanalysis and just psychoanalysis generally. Like Lacan and Freud are the most common. But I mean, I don't know exactly how much comes out of that tradition these days. Probably a lot.
Oh, that's not even the right
Marxism
video.
is huge.
Like Whitehead too, I guess, is involved in that, but I don't know how to think about process ontology well enough yet. I think that's what it said.
One thing I notice is that once you change your approach to ontology, you know, from substance to process, then the bar kind of is
Shifts.
You know, or the goalpost is kind
Yeah,
of moved
shifts.
as far as like what. Okay, so what is the process? As in, like, what is its substance? You know, like what
It's
makes
such a
it
move
up?
for paradigm shift. It really is process epistemology. That's really the term to use there, because it's your subjective experience that you're trying to change, and also the way that you view the world. I mean, whenever people
It's so
talk about it,
hard.
like that's
It
not a
is
dichotomy.
hard.
Epistemology is always united with ontology, if that makes sense.
Because we have to like look at like block universe views and shit, and like how do we define what we are in terms of like information flow? Like, or is that what our being is? Like, we're an intersection point, like a nexus. Like,
It's an action plus agency, and plus like agency plus duty and interdependence. Like without interdependence, or with interdependence, you have duty, and vice versa, and all that.
is duty a
And that
natural
comes
feeling?
improvement.
I would say so. I would say, yeah. Like,
Duty is a good thing because it means you're working with somebody.
tribal
hopefully.
thing.
Well, yeah, but you're.
I feel like
Sure,
it's
yeah.
everything's tribal, dude. Everything's tribal.
It
Like
is
I've been
tribal,
fucking
yeah.
seeing, like it's literally like there's so many broad strokes. I feel like a lot of people don't see. You
Yeah.
know, like tribes and
for fucking
symbolic
sure,
order
dude.
and
That's where I always tell
it-
people
like,
That's
like,
why you
I-
can't get overwhelmed.
people don't like. Well, it's like kind of like what we've been discussing is that a lot of our issues and our perspectives does come down to language and like what experiences you have available to you to define words based
Interpret
on.
it.
So like it's like somebody said something about the authentic narcissist, right? Like that's supposed to be like a contradiction basically, but
No, it's
There's
not
a-
though.
Yeah, it's not.
it depends. Like it depends on who you define a narcissist, right? Like
it just
if
is an
it's somebody
oxymoron,
that's
basically. But yeah,
yeah, you know what? It
That's
depends
why
on how
I
you define it, right?
No,
What
I mean,
system you
if-
use. And that's the thing with the
If
If
United
you're gonna
system.
be self-absorbed, be the best self-absorbed you can be.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean
don't
that's how
think
you end up.
that's right.
That's
I
how
don't
you end
think
up like
that's
Steve Jobs, right?
that
That's the
seems
stem
that
or whatever.
yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I think that's probably not the best approach because it just everything reifies. The word narcissism is a thing that we say that's who you are now, and then you're fixed with it. And a lot of these other philosophies encourage you to do like there's ways of interpreting process philosophy as saying that you need to try your best to transcend that, and then there's philosophies that like existentialism that'll say that you should embrace who you are and how you feel when you're alone as your authentic self and all that. And to touch on what Carlos was saying, like this, I mean, I think this is why we at least have to try to avoid being overwhelmed. And when we feel rejected, Carlos, you mentioned something about this earlier, like just not being, trying your best not to let that overwhelm you. So when you use terms like rejection sensitive dysphoria, that gets really problematic because that too reifies, and that becomes something that you become hypochondriac towards or whatever.
Mhm.
You become hyper aware of it, you know.
Yeah.
And this happens with
Yeah,
at least a
at the end
lot
of the day,
people happen to me for sure.
yeah, at the end of the day, we all have a specific light we need to shine. Nobody knows what we've been through. So if you have a light that you can share, you have wisdom that you can share with people,
Mhm.
experiences, knowledge. That's what you do, and you don't hesitate. Because
Yeah.
if you do
agree.
hesitate, you're denying yourself that freedom. You're saying, you know what? I don't care that I've been through this experience, and you're disregarding it. You're throwing it in the trash.
partially. Also, it's just evolution. Like we're supposed to get better, right? So like if I
Why
like
not say that?
every generation is supposed to get better. Like if I've gone through trials and tribulations in my lifetime, it is kind of like my moral duty to fucking share that with people that are younger, so that hopefully they don't got to deal with that same issue. Hopefully, like with their issue, you know, so you pass it down the line, so you don't, you know, like things are supposed to work this way. We're supposed to make
Like-
everyone better long term, not just fucking myself or individualistically and shit like that. I think that's another big problem that we have too.
Distributed cognition, right? Like
Mm.
So each
Like
one of these terms
we all
use,
shouldn't have to fucking shouldn't have to get our legs cut off to know or empathize or feel what that person feels, right? You know, like kind of
Yeah.
thing. You know,
I mean, so this seems that each one of these terms that we use, there's 930 some terms in the DSM-5 to describe all the ways that your brain can become limited and how can I put this? Those are 930 reasons for you to be afraid of the world and for you to feel like you're undergoing. Sir Ernest Becker used that term in a lot of his writing. He's a cultural anthropologist and psychologist, and he traveled the world and he found that phenomenon. He called it undergoing. It's kind of there's other words in Buddhism too. I'm trying to remember, but he gives that idea that the world is on your shoulders and not like a sense of duty, like it's up to you to solve and carry the world on your shoulders, but that can happen too, of course. But it's this natural. And Heidegger used the term thrownness, like we're thrown into the world without a guidebook. There's no how to human book that you can just buy at the library. There's plenty of advice there. There's plenty of deep philosophy, but yeah, we're not taught philosophy in school, nor are we encouraged and given the opportunity to develop childlike curiosity, nor sustain it if we are given that opportunity.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're kind of rushed along. We're just like, yeah, like assembly lines,
Yeah.
or we were on them.
I think we still are. We still are. We still
Oh,
are. We
yeah.
always are. Oh, we always
Good.
are. We just have the illusion of free will.
I would not like a life where there's not continual progression. Like,
Yeah, there
you
always
need
is.
to.
Stagnism is just
Well, I'm just saying you
nuts.
literally are killing the species then, because like that's you literally
Yeah.
are stop. You have to evolve.
Evolution.
Yeah, it's just evolutionary.
Yeah,
We
you're
get-
stopping evolution.
Yeah, this like to me that's the simplest way of thinking about it, because like I said, we evolve to keep the things we need, and we dissolve or we lose the things we don't need. So like, why wouldn't we do that with our mental shit too? Like, if you know,
I mean, we're-
if this this caused pain and suffering, let's try to stop that for the next generation, so they can stop for the next generation, and we can get better. You know.
And that's our story. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
our
I
narrative. That's our
really
story.
I wonder.
We have
Yeah, I
to
really recommend
engage that.
reading
I'm
Dabrowski's
Greg.
Positive Disintegration. I think everyone here will gain something from it.
oh, I did. I like the like clip notes kind of. I got the gist.
Or how
Yeah.
about just Taoism? Life is suffering.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
as soon as,
talent.
Some of it is.
as soon as you, as soon as you accept that, guess what? It's easier.
It
Yeah,
does
yeah,
some.
I-
Thing is, yeah, you just,
Yeah.
honestly, life is just what you make it to an extent. It's one of the boringest statements, but it is true though. Like, if you want to have a good life, just do good things and be, have a good time, have fun, and you'll have a good life. And if you don't, then you're gonna have a boring life or whatever, But like,
Yeah, and second, understand that when you do good, don't expect all good.
no,
Back.
not back, no.
And I think that's the thing, to not be discouraged by
Yeah,
that, and
I don't believe
to
it,
really
that-
learn how to mitigate that negative embrace, right? The people who really try to put you down. You gotta be aware of who you're surrounding yourself with, so that you're not surrounding yourself with people that can collapse that motion that you have.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I was thinking about like if we're really prone to narcissism more, like here's the thing though, like there's a moderate for that too,
Uh-huh.
a moderation point. So what you got to do is you got to become pretty ambidextrous around people. So like I might be a little bit too selfless, but guess what? If I find that narcissist and I like, oh, they were able to procure this, I actually need some of that, and I've got to use that person to my strength.
Yep.
Where I know I have some deficits just because of my personality. Like you've got to be really calculating, and it's not a bad thing that they exist.
Yep, it pushes you. Brian, we talked about
correct.
this briefly with what's that
Daniel
guy's name? The
Graham.
guy that does magic. Is it Z? Z is his name.
Oh yeah.
Ezekiel?
Mhm.
He said so. Me and him, we had a very great discussion about how I was explaining stuff to him and how he was interpreting it, and how he was managing everything and what he did and all that. And he tells us all the time. He's like, "Yeah, I'm a narcissist." It's like we
Mhm.
brought it up in conversation, and he pushed my boundaries that day.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good,
I think
though.
he and I had.
And I
some-
love that. I
some
love
beef.
it.
That's
Yeah.
good. I like that too.
And the thing is, it makes people uncomfortable. But me, I embrace that shit with a passion. I want someone that fucking wants to come in here and be destructive and say something that's gonna deteriorate my idea. I want that.
Okay.
And,
Mhm. Yeah.
so
Well,
it's
no,
not-
and
necessary for growth.
he's a toll. He's a toll. The two ways. But no, like people that are different from you, guess what? They're a tool if you're smart about it.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. In the business world,
Yeah,
people,
other
They do.
people are mirror to your unconscious.
Mm.
you said
Look,
more.
Disney.
More. You said GI.
Oh, other people are a mirror to your unconscious.
Oh, you're to your unconscious. Okay.
Yeah, how you see yourself and others, their feedback to you. And I've seen people fully succumb to when they fall for that. It takes them over, like the tit for tat ideology or Machiavellianism.
We're looking at shelves.
Yeah. So I don't
Ultimately-
know, like in talking with the Times, it's like we have a certain type that's clearly in power. So there's going to be a swing back.
Yeah.
And we just have to be mindful of getting that right balance back.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we're fighting for humanity, and there's people in this world that they run the world like
Stoicism.
psychopaths, and look, I don't like saying it, but the reality is necessary. Now,
Is it?
yeah, it is. I think it is. I think it is because at the end of the day, if we're looking at how the Earth is created, we understand that there's a specific process. You're consuming, right? You're bringing in. You're compressing it to something that's soluble, and then you're outputting it, right? You're creating, and when that creation takes place, it's going to have an impact, and that impact is going to cause destruction. It's a repeated pattern that happens across almost everything: ecological systems, psychology, neuroscience, physics. We understand that people who are destructive, and I want to be very specific with this because I don't want to just generalize this word being destructive, because I don't want to just think of it as something negative. It's kind of paradoxical.
Maybe.
It's like forging something new, right? You need those people that push those boundaries to challenge us to reinvent ourselves, right?
Mhm.
Because if they're challenging us and they're coming at us with all this negativity and all this stuff that goes against our morals, well, if they're strong enough to do that and we're not strong enough to combat that, well, that's telling us something. It's telling us that there's something that we need to improve on to get to their level.
For sure.
And I think there has to be a level of awareness when it comes to that, because a lot of people can misconstrue negative interactions the same way we misconstrue family trauma, right? A lot of times they're like, oh, well, I'm just preparing you for the world, people are going to whoop your ass, and so they beat you, right? Or they become emotionally abusive, and you're like, well, that didn't feel good. But your parents are like, well, I think we're doing the right thing, we're preparing you. Like, that's destructive.
Yeah.
That's destructive behavior. But at the end of the day, there's a lesson in that, where all that destructive behavior allowed you to be a better person. And sure, it wasn't the most beautiful forging of an identity, but you got something from it.
Yeah,
So
the forging of the identity.
I think it's necessary.
Yeah.
And I
Brad,
think-
mean to cut you off.
I feel kind of like it's like we have these experiences which gives us boundaries that we want to stay within. Like,
That's it. I
Yeah.
mean, that's exactly it.
Exactly.
Because when people those narcissists will push your boundaries,
Mm-hmm.
and they will knowingly do it. And it's like,
That's why you want to get away from that. Like, you don't want to pursue the idea that you will be a narcissist. Okay, so I was trying to think of how to word this. So you have the idea that you can transcend narcissism entirely, which is kind of like a golden trophy goal that we're trying to achieve with psychotherapy, I suppose, with all disorders or disordered states. And I mean, even schizophrenia, people report entirely overcoming that. The people that say that are often PsyDs, or they work in the field. They've had a ton of experience, but I mean, that's one that we often think is not possible to overcome. To use the word overcome. In quotes,
Well,
so
it
saying
just
that.
looks at, yeah,
Okay,
it looks at,
what is the alternative to? Oh, sorry, I just want to round this off. So, are we trying to say that's the thing to aim for with narcissism, or is it
Well-
acceptance? And so, acceptance-based philosophies would say that you would accept that, and you also have existentialism, which says you can develop your character based on whoever you are. And I think that's more what we're seeing in the West is people don't know what to do with their existential condition, but they have these. I mean, there are already philosophies that have been fleshed out in detail from the existentialists that will promote that idea that you can do whatever you want. So whenever you can forge whatever identity you want, because the one that your parents forged for you the boundaries that they gave you to work with should be, you want to reject them. And so this is my other fear, is that so if I'm wrong about that idea that you can transcend it and it is a permanent thing, you can have this bounce back effect where you dissolve into identity crisis because you so you can also have another one where you become entirely selfless.
Mhm.
Or you lose your. This happens when people have psychedelic experiences sometimes without guidance in the West too, because they don't have the Eastern upbringing. Where, yeah, you have existential crisis, you have a meltdown, and you lose your sense of self, and self of value and participation. Just everything dissolves, and very serious psychological situations can happen. And you also have ones where you become so selfless, where you kind of you give more than you. It's not so much people pleasing. It's entirely dysfunctional and counterproductive. Like it's beyond people pleasing, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, almost like the
Risk takes place
self-sabotaging.
both ways.
Well, I think of
yeah,
most.
I worry about that.
I think of most nurses, they're in that toxic landscape. Yeah, nurses don't take breaks. They eat horribly. When they finally have 5 seconds, they're shoving it down your face, trying to get back to the patients. They completely forget themselves in the field.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I'm looking to do that too.
And
It's,
They
We can
don't
also
like their
parallel
real
this to-
self.
very
we
fulfilling.
can parallel this
basically.
to Eagle Death. I mean, Patrick, what you were referring to earlier, if you look at it, it follows that same path of Eagle Death. It's like that selfless feeling of, hey, who am I? It's like when you go through enough experiences that cause you pain and suffering. That's what that's for. It's forging you. It's telling you, it's breaking you, right? You're going through those experiences, right? Because think about it this way: you put yourself through an experience that you weren't really prepared for, and you just said "fuck it," and it didn't turn out great. And while now you're in a situation where you're self-reflecting on the idea of how could this have been better? What could I have done to make this better? And a lot of times we will go through that simulation of, okay, let me answer these questions, and it won't give you the answer. And people stop there. People stop there and they just ignore it, and they're like, you know what, I give up, or you know what, maybe this wasn't meant for me. I think that's the problem. It's when you don't sit and embrace that pain and suffering that comes with trying these new things and being spontaneous and pushing boundaries. Well, you're not going to really understand what boundaries you're pushing because you're moving too quickly. You see, sometimes we have to slow down so that we understand exactly what we're moving through and what we're experiencing, and that's hard.
Yeah, society doesn't allow you that time.
Yeah. But
It
you know
doesn't
what?
allow you that time. Yeah.
If we can backtrack a little bit, like the narcissists that we sit with or that we know of, I think of Trump. He's the most salient example for us all. Okay. The focus is, rightly or wrongly, what's good for America.
Trump.
Okay. You can actually build from that because sometimes like you got to get your shit in order first before you can be a benefit, long term.
Yep.
So like that's one thing that can kind of keep me grounded in the next 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that too. It's hard to say because you're like, this dude's a fucking asshole. But guess what? I'd rather have an asshole that nobody can fuck with than someone that is nice and can that doesn't deal with that well. With him, he's a fucking child. It's like someone with power can talk to him and he can make them feel like a fucking idiot while also making himself look like an idiot. And that's like, that's powerful. How can someone be at that level and look like such a jackass and also make someone that has that much power look like a jackass?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
listen, I'll have someone like that all day. Not long term, of course. Short term, we'll be able to evaluate what's been changing and what's stabilized and what's improved. And at the end of that 4 year, when we see that, hey, we need to change this shit up, we will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think Trump is kind of throwing a Hail Mary. I'm sure a lot of people, kind of figures, use that terminology. It's
I think we got
it's
shit coming.
he's speaking loudly and carrying a big stick and trying to make us look
Thing
big and
is, he
bad.
has no
and
idea
the
what he's
American
doing.
empire crumbles. American empire is crumbling for us, and he doesn't know what he's doing.
That's the issue. Like,
it's
if he actually had
trying
a
to
concrete plan where we knew what we're doing,
backpedaling
it'd be
into
yeah.
the-
Everybody's making fun of us behind our back. All the world leaders. There's videos of people talking about him doing this. The Prime Minister of Canada and Europe or not Europe.
I'm just so beyond
I
disappointed.
mean, yeah, it's bad, man. It doesn't look good, but that's my opinion on that. I mean, I'm trying to think about how America looks on the world stage
Horrible.
often, and
Did you see the
Doesn't-
people
it's-
doing
honestly.
chants in fucking Britain today? Fucking saying something like they take a song about Trump
yeah.
and shit is just fucking hilarious.
they projected him with Epstein on the
Yes.
what was it? It was some
Yeah, the
huge
largest.
famous.
Yeah, it's like the Guinness Book of World Record, largest Epstein Trump picture ever, or something like that.
And they did it
Oh,
again
yeah.
in another public park, like a giant. It was a huge, not flag, but a giant cloth that everybody pulled out together.
Like I said,
Just
when I went
everybody
to, I just went to Europe, dude. I saw at least 4 to 5 different fucking graffiti signs saying like "Kill Trump" and shit. Like I'm like, dude. So like whenever Trump's always like, "We're so well respected," I'm like, dude, I've literally gone around the world or part of the world now. No, you're not. They hate you just like everywhere else. Like this is crazy.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
not just his attitude. It's not just his personality. It's his political decisions. His-
Exactly, it's a
he
yeah. If he
has
was
no
just if he was just
deliberation.
an asshole, but he was doing like right moves, I don't think anybody would personally care. But it's like again, it's him breaking all the norms and literally
I think it's
breaking
absolutely,
structures of our
like-
institutions and everything. Like all these things are horrible.
a full reversal
He set a new
situation.
precedent, a terrible precedent that we now have to match. And other people talked about it like this too. Now the next Democratic president has to do
Hmm.
some crazy thing too. So we're gonna have to open up. I mean, I think
I know it's
that
crazy.
we'll have to open another. We'll have to do a Doge equivalent. It'll have to be something that's like
Dude.
really breaks into the breaks up corporate businesses and finds corruption, gets lobbyists out of Congress and money out of politics. Something.
I mean, the thing
But
is,
that's the-
again, there's bipartisan people that want to do that, and they could do it right now. They just won't because of money and power, obviously, or whatever.
How do we direct things toward peace? Like what? I mean, do we have fascism coming up? Like I don't fucking
Yes,
know.
I think we do.
I
think
think
that,
so.
I
the
think
youth-
I think it's always been there. I don't
think it's always been there, but yeah, the
think
youth
it's gone
right
away.
now
Right,
is totally open
right.
to it. That's the issue.
It's fucking absurd. Like these people just aren't in reality. They're
Well,
not.
obviously, I'm pretty sure I don't know. Most of
Feeling
us
the
here have
effects.
seen that fucking Jubilee dude where the guy that fucking just openly admits to being a fascist. He's like, yeah, I'm a fascist. I don't give a fuck. It's funny, haha. Like, like
like virtue signaling. Like I'm tough.
not even
know?
that, dude. Like, so we're getting at like before people were hiding this. Now it's so normal that now people are just openly admitting to being like. Think about the world we're living
Totally
in.
polarity.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
Switch or
it's so
swap
crazy.
or whatever the fuck. Full reversal or whatever.
It is. It's starting to become unrecognizable, but that's our sign. That I mean, as long as we're doing what we need to do on our ends, I think that's the only thing we need to worry about.
Well, yeah, as
People
long,
aren't
Yeah, we need
grounded.
as long as we have
physically.
freedom of speech for a little bit longer, we have it. We got to use it. That's the whole thing.
This is fucking absurd. Like why?
It is absurd.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
why there's such thing as pushing
What it's
boundaries.
gonna look like?
It's gonna be absurd if you want to live in
You're
a
right.
container. If you're, it's not absurd if you break those boundaries.
Well,
And guess what?
what-
I'm one
what
of those
are we-
people
What's our
that
role in all of this?
I'll break
in my
that shit.
opinion?
What's
But-
our role? Well, our role is
Our
try to
role is
spread
to-
message. We got to spread the message of fucking freedom. Honestly, that's all it comes down to. Like, we can't be an autocracy. We can't be a dictatorship. Like, these things are not supposed to be allowed in America. Like, that's the idea, right? Like,
We need to
this-
share the light. We
I'm
need to
just
share
saying, like
create-
this used to never have to be an issue, but now it is. That's why I was telling Brandon earlier. Like, dude, my buddy literally had to talk to me the other day. And he's like, I never thought I'd have to mention this, but like, what do we do if we cancel 2028 election because of whatever martial law and shit? Like, dude, like, this is a conversation we legitimately have to have now. We never had like, we never thought we'd have to have this, but now we do. You know, like, and it's kind of fucked up that we do. You know. But we
Yeah,
do,
it's
we
a
have,
really
but I'm
hard
saying, but we
democracy.
have to have these conversations, or else we're gonna have no plan. So in case it happens, we can't just roll over and let power take over all the way. You know, like
The homeless people being shot, like that was like a signal of like, yeah, It's all their agenda.
Where the fuck
all
is
their
this at?
narrative.
Yeah, that
That's it.
happened
Homeless
yesterday
people
in Minneapolis,
Uh,
where we live.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, Minneapolis. There was a
Always
homeless. It was a homeless
Minneapolis, dude.
encampment thing, and fucking someone shot it up, killed like 4 to 8 people. I think it was.
what the fuck?
that sounds like CIA work to me.
In the end, dude. Well, maybe it's just crazy. The thing is, honestly, with the internet and everyone being so radicalized, dude, it could be literally anyone. That's what's scary about everything. We actually have no clue.
Anyway, it's scary that we live in a world filled of fucking psychopaths. I mean, at the end of the day, if we don't pay attention to it, it doesn't exist. Called the illusion of life. And that's the thing.
Right.
When you become more aware, you see way more, and that's the pain and suffering of life. That's the pain of suffering of being too aware, too self-aware.
Because you
And
have
it's
a
like-
duty to do something.
Yeah, you have a duty. I think when you see that, when you see stuff like that, and you're more aware than the people around you,
Hmm.
it's, you owe the world.
That's
you
what I'm
owe
saying.
the people around
Morality
you.
wise, like I'm saying, that's moral as fuck. You have to speak truth to power, wherever that phrase is. Like, dude, like I said, we all kind of know what this path is leading us to. Like, we've seen it with the Germans, we've seen it with the Civil War, all this shit. Like, I kind of know what's gonna happen. Now,
It's just like a
we can try to
movie.
spread the message to maybe try to stop it, but at this point, I don't. I guess that's the hardest thing. I'm starting to get like black-pilled. I don't think we can stop this. I think it's just inevitable. I think we're on this track, and I don't know if there's ever getting off it. I wish there was.
Like much unconsciousness.
I think we will. I think it's just part
I
of
do
the
hope
process.
so. I mean, I do hope for the most. You know, like obviously, like I said, as much I was. That's why I prefaced when I was talking on Facebook and shit, all the even this whole. I hate Charlie Kirk. He's a piece of shit, but I don't want him dead. Like I'm not stupid. You know, like I don't want that kind of world to live in. You know, like. But again,
But people are
but
talking
we're
about
whitewashing his horrible speech. So that's the thing. They're doing that shit. It's fucking being
Right.
politicized as fuck.
Oh yeah, he was invalidating so many people. I'm like, that.
Dog,
that's,
he's the guy saying that black people literally have less brain power than white people. Like all this dumb shit. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
very racist. Yeah, I mean, so people are. What I worry about is the narratives people spin out of this, and people on major news stations are saying this is the start of the next civil war, or
Hmm.
this is it. This is how it begins, and
Well, the thing is, like I
people
said,
say
to me,
exactly like that. And once you say that to millions of viewers, that's
yeah,
how
sure.
you stir that pot, and you actually make it begin. So you
I
can't.
know.
There's this thing about talking about it, reification.
You speak it to existence,
It's
obviously.
real.
Like,
You speak it
yeah, like you're
into
saying.
existence.
And the thing is, the right wing machine for like media shit is all in alignment. Guess what? Matt Walsh says it. Ben Shapiro's, like everybody. Tim Pool, like. That's why I was trying to stress. Whenever the right wing people always say that, like the liberal media, it's like, dude, you guys own the media, dude. We always talk about your topics, how it's talked about, whatever. Like, fuck off with this dumb narrative. It's similar to the narrative that Republicans are good with money. It's like, no, you're not. You guys overspend the fuck out of everything, just like everyone else. Stop lying to the people saying we're fiscally smart. Like, no, you're not. These are talking points and shit that are just lies.
You have to be basically unconscious to be like lying like that. You know what I mean? Like you're not really filtering it.
Well,
through,
people are just
like, a part
grifting
of
for
it
money.
you're
Because the thing is,
being.
they're doing the Nazi thing. Dude. Like, guess what? I don't want to do evil, but guess what? I made a bunch of money, and somebody else was going to do it,
Yeah.
so I might as well make the money, right? It's that whole
It's
same
like
thought
people-
process.
that's the thing. That's the
It's
thing.
like
We
well
have
invested
to
in
pay it.
existence.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying us, but I'm saying that people that take advantage of this. I'm saying like the Matt Walshes and everybody taking advantage of this whole fucking Charlie Kirk thing. That's what they're doing. It's literally just, I don't know, fucking just taking advantage of the whole situation. Like, this shouldn't be a
I
political
can't-
issue like that.
Dude.
But it's
Yeah.
smart. It's smart.
Politically,
It's
it's smart.
smart
Yeah, I get it.
stupid.
I know. I understand why. But the thing
And
is,
I think
this could lead to, like I said, they're trying to outlaw groups of people and shit like that. Like I'm just saying, like all these things are not good. Like nothing good happens.
Yeah, it's not
when
good
you
for the
make-
long term.
Yeah, well, I'm
I
saying
think
even for the
people
short term,
are-
because you can't have people who, okay, if you grew up in America your whole life, right, and you've had all this freedom and greatness and all this cool shit, right, and all of a sudden you're like 30 or 25, whatever the fuck, and someone tries to take your rights away, you're not gonna fucking just willingly do that. I'm saying that's gonna lead to actual like real violence. Like that's what we're starting to see.
Of course, and I think that's the goal, because at the end of the day, we don't learn with words. We learn by fighting. It's our primal self.
Yeah,
We're reinstating that. It's chaotic and yes, it's barbaric, but at the end of the day, it's not like it doesn't happen already.
mhm.
No,
It's hidden.
Well, I
And the
think
thing
it's
is, now they're showing it to us, and that's scary. That's what's
That's
terrifying.
what I'm saying. It's
people.
open.
The shit
People
that's
people are being
unseen
racist
is unseen.
openly now, dude. Like people are being sexist openly now.
Yeah.
Like I said,
No.
back in the day, you used to
don't
hide this
fly.
shit. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, back in the day, these people existed. It never ended, but these people were hidden, right? They knew that this shit was so fringe and bad that they couldn't mention it to the public square. Well, now,
No, because Republicans. But anyways,
Yeah.
I'm fucking sick. I'm already sick of this subject.
yeah, but sadly, I'm saying, but that's the thing. We have to have these conversations
Yeah.
now because, like I said, we have to have.
Yeah.
We gotta have some kind of plan or something because, like I said, like my buddy mentioned, that's the best point. If we were to say we need martial law because we don't trust the voting machines or whatever the fuck, in 2028, like we can't just let that slide, right? Like these things can't just be
No.
allowed to happen. So like,
Yeah,
And if it
I
does
mean,
happen, we'll figure it out. We'll fuck around and find out, like we always do.
yeah, but
I
it's
think
like
the idea-
it's like we're
yeah,
talking about
so
like
long.
meditating stuff. Like you should kind of have a plan before, like I don't know.
They had a
Yeah,
plan
I mean,
before.
you can
Yeah,
only
sure.
fuck around and find out for so long. You can only run so many social experiments, and if other countries do it better than you, then they eat you.
I know.
That's the fear of China.
But I mean,
so
that's, what do you think they're
this
doing?
guy with this guy
That's what people are
Mad, what's his name? Matthew O'Dowd or something. I think he got fired from MSNBC
Yep.
for describing this as existential problem. Where, I mean, the way I understand it is how he described it in a different way slightly, but it's the free speech has kind of
It's deteriorating.
seen its course now. I mean, this is where
Oh,
they didn't predict, our founding fathers didn't predict the internet, just like they didn't predict machine guns,
Guns, yeah.
Star Destroyers and shit. Like,
hmm
we have insane military equipment now, and we have insane ideologies that are spreading faster than we can put a healthy philosophy on them, and faster than we can guide children and education systems to think about them in a healthy way.
Yeah.
And so he got fired for saying this is what was it? It was hateful speech brings hateful actions.
hmm
He added a
The
couple
right
more
to
words to that.
read that.
Dude, that's the thing. There's been 3 to 4 liberalish fucking commentators or whatever that have all been fired. Like, what, in 6 months? Like,
But he's
you
worked for them for like 20 years,
I know.
and other people have said this too. It's just once you say that, it instantly sounds like victim blaming, and it's insensitive. And so the liberal, sensitive left, I guess, I don't know how to put this in words. Maybe part of it is DEI. I don't like making that assumption, but the political right. Let's say political correctness is more strongly prioritized in liberal media than it is in conservative,
sure.
and so you kind of see that creating its problems like this,
Mhm.
where
Yes,
you're
too
going to
much.
see more hate speech on the right.
Yeah. The far
You
left
see it
is
in the
stupid
comedy
too, though.
too. Like the
That's-
comedy is so sloppy and
No,
racist
no
too,
shit.
and
They're both
it's
fucking
sophisticated. Like
stupid.
Mhm.
on the left, it's sophisticated, or it's just like good old slapstick comedy or something like you see on Colbert,
Mhm.
or it's just really clever, But
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that's what Jimmy Kimmel was supposed to be the same, like, that whole thing where you're funny and you're talking about real subjects. But, I mean, I'm not even a super fan of him, but, like, I'm saying, to get fired for saying nothing, even the whole point is, these people have been championing for years that, like, we're bringing back jokes and we're doing all this, because we're freedom of speech people. Then now people are talking shit about your person and you just collapse like a house of cards. Like, dude, and then I always say, like, and you're supposed to be the moral dictator of, like, what I'm supposed to think. Like, dude, I see that your morality is literally just paper thin. Like, you say and believe this when it's not you, then it's kind of like anything. Like, you're anti-abortion until you need an abortion, right? Like, this shit's so
Yeah.
common as fuck, dude. Like, everyone spreads all their hate and
Yeah, what
bullshit
really-
until they need the thing they need. Then they're like, oh yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
They don't know how to
What
communicate their
really-
pain, man. That's what that is. They don't know how to communicate their pain and suffering, so that's what
Part
they
of
do.
it, yeah. I mean, that is part. Or again, I think it comes down to a lot of, like I said, culture. You're brought up Christian. Guess what? You can't be gay, or you can't be pro-abortion, or like these things.
Bring
So like
away the
when the time
gay.
comes that you actually need the said thing that you're fucking anti against, you're a hypocrite now because you're gonna use it because you have the things to use it. But
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that scare me, but there's the ideology and the inability to translate your emotions and your pain and suffering and how to think about the moral system that you're raised with and the moral system that you're operating under. So no one's taught to think about that, and so they just cave into whatever is available ideology. Noam Chomsky coined this term as availability heuristic. Like the heuristics that you start to form are those that are most available to you,
Yeah.
and we find an ecological system and all that. So I mean, the Department of Homeland Security posted
Oh god,
straight up
fuck that.
KKK or no. There was one I think that was KKK content, and then there was another one that was, or there was a bunch that were like paintings of
Yeah, the
white
slaves.
supremacy,
Yeah, they
white
took away
nationalism.
the slavery guy that get whipped and shit because we don't want to fucking remind people that we did that to black people because why would
Well,
we?
they're trying to recruit people to join ICE by
Yes.
advertising old white supremacy literature. Like there's one that's from a book that's about Manifest Destiny, a really famous one that circulates in KKK and Nazi circles, and there's another one that's, there's one that's just this giant white angel lady that's driving out the Native Americans, and they literally tagged the White House as the angel lady, and that's, oh my god, dude! So
Mhm.
I didn't think I'd see things like that. That does frighten
Again,
me.
this is more. That's what I'm saying. Like it's
That's
so bad
more
because now it's just
gonna change.
open. We could be openly racist. We could be openly fucking sexist. We could
But that's the Department of Homeland Security using that deliberately to recruit members to,
Well,
and now they're allowed to arrest people in some cities based on skin color and apparent ethnicity based on language, and that's just in a couple West Coast cities. But yeah, that just happened. I mean, it doesn't look good in that regard. I don't know how we kind of come back from that without seeing it through a little more, I guess, hopefully through this presidency. But that is terrifying to me that they would do that. That's the Department of Homeland Security. And then the Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, is known for being involved in white supremacy circles.
Yep. Yeah, he has
And,
the fucking Nazi fucking chest tattoo, the whatever cross. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
But is that a surprise though? I mean,
No,
if
not
you
at
had
all.
a system that was negative, right? Would you knowingly be a part of it, or would you hide it? I mean,
Well,
because at the end
originally
of
you'd
the
hide
day,
it. Yes, you'd hide it. But now, like I said, the worst part is, like I said, now because it's the
because you
norms.
can't even hide combating that. Like you can't go on to public and try to shut that shit down because that's going against the amendments, right? So
Thing is, they're breaking all the amendments. They
why
don't care.
wouldn't you try to put yourself in a situation where you can have a relationship with those people that's not seen by the public? I think that's the most effective. It's the most efficient. Because at the end of the day, if you have them on your side, then that means that they're not causing problems to your system. So why wouldn't they have all those different gang operations or gang parties? What do you call those groups? I guess what's the word for it? Like Nazis and white supremacists. What do you call that? Like, how do you generalize all of that?
Right now is white Christian nationalists. Like current.
Well, I'm talking about
that's the current model.
Any group that causes dissonance towards the system is what I'm referring to.
It's almost like race terrorists, but I don't know.
Oh, sure. I mean, I guess you can say that too, but yeah, I'm trying to look at it from a spectrum. So,
Yeah,
I would look at the Nazis as an extreme, and then you would have like
Mao.
the military
Well, I'm
as
saying
the other.
Mao on the other side would be the other extreme of the left. So I mean, yeah, everyone has extremes.
Yes. Yeah. So fluid and structured, or fluid and rigid. I would say, yeah. I would say, yeah. A lot of those people have rigid systems to follow, and we kind of fall under that as well. Western society, we fall under that rigid structure where we're kind of being suppressed, right? Where you kind of see the opposite in the East, where you have freedom, but it's almost like the illusion of freedom.
there was something that Michel Foucault said about like he like brought up the panopticon as like a metaphor for like how we like monitor ourselves like for society. You know, it's like we become like our own sort of like enforcer in a way, like as because like the whole thing of the panopticon was that you could have one person view everybody in the prison, and then like you couldn't see in there to see if like anybody was actually watching, and that's like how society becomes. That's like to me like that's the symbolic order projection for sure. Like,
Definitely.
we're making sure we don't break the rules.
Yeah, we're analyzing ourselves like the same way we analyze our thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mhm.
I think
But, I mean,
that's
it
how our
is good.
hierarchy is built. I mean, that's exactly how the hierarchy is built. It's like we can't. Do you know how often, or that's not the right word. You know how many CEOs never meet their employees?
All of them.
There's a reason for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
There's a reason for
They
it.
do the same thing in sports too. The GM doesn't really meet players too, because in case they got to trade them or cut them, whatever the fuck. They don't want to know them.
Yeah, you don't want to have that emotional connection.
Yep. Yeah. Same thing in sports. Everything. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then John Revicki talks about this as well.
No.
It's part of the meaning crisis where they try to imitate family structure or friendship gatherings where they'll throw a party, but it'll just be a shitty pizza party with generic music that's very cookie cutter and structured. And in the break room, it has some motivational posters around it.
Yeah, it's just like garbage. I call people out on that shit all the time. It's like the worst thing to do. But yeah, I
they
mean,
have to do something, because
Yeah,
you
it's
have to unite
necessary.
the people. You can do motivate. So some warehouses that I've worked at they'll have morning warm ups where we'll do stretches, and sometimes they'll make that kind of fun thing, and they'll do more than just like a good pizza party or whatever. They're like the better ones, like at Lazy Boy when I worked for them. They'd freaking buy out Cracker Barrel like 300 or so chicken and green bean meals, like just a big ass meal, and everybody would have that.
shit, that's solid.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that builds that morale.
Yep. That's all it is
Oh.
too.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of
Yeah,
these
do
CEOs
something.
are they're
What does it cost
power
you?
hungry.
You know what I mean? To like
Nothing.
allow yourself to be taken in by it. Yeah.
Well, I'm saying if I got to pay
When you give people a
$2,000
raise.
to not pay everybody $5 more an hour, which is going to cost me like millions
Well,
potentially if
yeah,
you're a big
for
company,
sure,
yeah,
but-
it's like that's the whole idea.
I think we all need to embrace
Your
that
problems, at
side.
least eat them.
I think we need to do it in a way that's healthy for ourselves because
Mhm.
I was kind of speaking about this yesterday with the guys from the church. They try to use they talk about theology a lot and science, and so they try to integrate all of that. But the one thing that I kind of push is that you have to become that monster sometimes, and a lot of them do not want to accept that. Like they don't even want to accept that God that I was saying that. Well, if heaven was created and Satan was sent to hell
Mm-hmm.
as a lesson, as a punishment for wanting to be perfect, right? I said, well, doesn't that make God both good and evil? And boy, they did not like that.
Well, of course not.
But it's like you need that. You need to have that because let me tell you something. In my personal experience, when in the business world, like I've met millionaires and I've been around them and I've learned to understand how they move and how they operate, and I'm like, I'm terrified of acting like that because it's like the moment you indulge in that madness and you don't have a support system that can recognize you if you start changing, you lose
For sure.
yourself.
And that's what happens
And
to
for me,
almost
I don't
everybody.
have a system for that.
Mhm.
And when I go out there and I'm like, you know what, I know what kind of trouble I'm gonna get in because look, I've been
know
doing
me.
this shit all my life. I push fucking boundaries.
Yeah, no,
I do not care. I do not. When I see dissonance in the system, I push it because at the end of the day,
Really
if it's not an
quick.
efficient system, I'm not going to accept it.
Sure.
That's-
Or should you? Honestly.
Yeah, and so
Really
I
quick.
think
What's
Oh,
up?
I think when you put yourself through that situation, of experiencing things on higher up the hierarchy, you realize that it's not all rainbows and butterflies.
For sure.
It's dark up there. And guess what?
Oh, yeah.
People know that. Steve Jobs, that dude was a dog.
Well,
He
all
was
those
dog-
people
but
are. Dude,
you
yeah.
see
Yeah,
how
he was a dick.
Tesla.
But Wally,
What's up,
Wally,
brother?
what is
all of
your
them.
Steam name?
I
Elon
guess
Musk.
dank-sided. I would assume.
Dank-sided, you're not on Wally's friends list?
Let me see here.
Or not on Wally's, you're not on Brandon's friends list?
I thought it was. Oh, I don't know. One day we all joined the one thing. I can't remember. Where's my Steam? There it is.
Brand.
Yeah, but in in my own experience, I think that's something that you need to learn to accept.
Dank-sided?
Dank-sided.
Yeah, I don't have them.
Dank-sided.
Dark
Yeah.
side.
Dank-sided,
yeah.
brother. Just like my name here.
Dank.
No, not you,
Oh, okay.
Carlos.
What, you looking for my name?
No, he's
No,
looking for mine.
like you're talking about like a sort of dark side or whatever, like a dark.
Oh
side
yeah,
side.
yeah, the dark side. So I'm referring.
Dank-sided.
It's like
Ruthlessness.
I like to call it the subconscious mind,
Sure.
because when you're in the subconscious mind and you're navigating it, you're facing your demons,
Yeah,
right?
I don't
That's just a
see
symbolic
it.
representation of it. And
Mhm.
when you're facing those demons and they're heavy, you have to beat their ass. You have to beat their ass. And sometimes we just want to be submissive, right? And we want to just ignore it. And then you realize they fuck you up later. And they're like, yeah,
I just
well,
sent you my friend's code.
Gotcha, brother.
you're gonna have to address that problem. And I think when it comes to specific problems, there's ways. You can be a monster and you can handle it a specific way, but in a specific way that's negative. If you want to take that what an actual monster is, handling things in a negative way, or you can put yourself in a situation that allows you to be assertive in a way that's destructive for them, but healthy for you.
Sure.
Right? So it's kind of paradoxical because, well, you're allowing yourself to make progress in a specific way, but it comes at a cost. And just like every other negative decision is going to come at a
There
cost.
you are.
Mm-hmm.
So in order for you to be that person to do that, you need to understand how that dynamic works. And that all happens in the subconscious mind. Understand your inner monster. Understand attainment.
Time to creep on your
understand to land.
profile.
Yeah, land. Let it out whenever you need to. And guess what? Your nervous system will know that
Cyberpunk.
when you're in danger. So yeah, it's. I think as much as we want to say that these people are terrible, I think we need to accept part of the personality.
Sure.
I'm not saying accept all of it.
Yeah.
Accept part of it and reintegrate it into something positive.
I
Really-
would think of
really
it like
Wally,
whatever.
Wally, before you even start, you need to finish Cyberpunk
All right.
before I go over to Minnesota and I slap you. It is
All right.
one of the best stories.
I know.
you'll
So
ever-
remember when
ever
I was playing it, and then remember when my computer got fucked up and my motherboard got
Oh
fucked up.
yeah,
That's what made me stop
yeah.
playing it. And since
That-
that happened, because every time I was playing it, I get to a certain point in the game and it'll just crash. So after a while, I was like, "Fuck this game." So I just haven't got back into it. So like, I just need to get back into
it's
it.
so
No, I heard. I got to.
yeah.
Like I said, the other game I want to play is Expedition
And-
33. That's probably my next game before I'm gonna geek out into a game. Like,
Oh yeah, and like I said, do you want any of the Borderlands 1, 2, 3?
I mean, send them my way.
Oh,
I've got Tiny
I'm
Tina.
about
Do
to
any of you
100%
want any of
Zelda,
the
by the way.
Borderlands?
What?
No, I've got keys for them for Borderlands 1, 2, 3, and pre-sequel.
Nice. I'm about to 100% Zelda Tears of the Kingdom BT dubs.
Fuck yeah. Dude.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
That's a boss because that's a long grind. I know.
Got
Yeah,
all them four
like I
items.
said,
Probably not going to do
How many
the
hours are
Korok
you
seeds,
into? Because
but
I probably put
Okay.
like I think I put like 200 into it. So how many hours are you into it?
I lost track at around 200 or 300, so
Okay.
I haven't really.
All right, that's
Yeah, track of it,
Borderlands
but-
1.
Yo, y'all want a difficult
nothing
game?
more
Play
than
Life
that.
of Pi.
Which one?
Let me see. Let me make sure it's the right one.
Wait, that's a game?
Life of Pi.
Hold on.
Oh,
no,
Life
no,
of
no.
P. Life
Yeah,
of P.
no, I said it wrong.
Life of Pi or whatever.
Life P.
No, I'm thinking about
Life
another one.
P.
Hold on. It has pie in it, but it's like a Pinocchio dystopian Pinocchio game. It is insane. It was so fucking hard. I got frustrated.
But
I had to stop for it.
anyways, Wally,
Mhm.
that's the keys for 1, 2, and the pre-sequel.
All right.
Word.
And
I'm about to get out of here. I gotta get up early tomorrow to go to a festival and listen to some
I gotta
freaking.
I gotta get up
No,
early
ridiculous
on
D&D.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Oh.
same here. I head out. It's already almost 11:35
It's
here.
11:30. Yep.
Late as fuck.
let's see what other keys do
It's
I
12:30
have.
for me.
12:30 for Senor Patrick.
Dude, I gotta figure out a game to play. I haven't
Ooh.
played a game in a long time.
Yeah, man, it was good talking to you guys.
Yeah.
I love you,
Yeah, dude.
Carlos. It's always
Fun.
good
Fun.
seeing
It
you.
was great.
Love
Yep.
Yeah, later, man.
All right, later.
Hey,
love all of
Wally,
you.
Where'd you send me the? You
Wally,
sent it
do
on
you want-
Discord. Hold on. Yeah, there you can.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see it. Okay.
All right. Do you want Turok? Does anybody want? All right. I got a shit ton of
Turok?
keys that I'm sitting on. Turok
what
2,
Turok?
Seeds of Evil. 2.
I don't know that game. Library store.
Dinosaur Hunter.
Well, it's a legit just N64 game. I
Yeah.
just get a fucking ROM for that.
No. It's the redone, remastered one specifically
Oh.
for PC by Night Dive. It's the
Kind of interested actually. On what?
all right. On
I'm
Steam.
very interested. I fucking love Turok, dude.
Oh, I can't copy paste, fuckers. Yes,
I
I
haven't
can.
played it.
Haha.
You should be able to.
No, I did.
Yeah,
Okay. I just had to do Control V. I couldn't.
Alright.
I couldn't like click it with my mouse.
All right.
It's sort of like
And
Doom, but like you're fighting dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, except it's nothing like Doom because N64 is 64. Yeah.
Right.
But anyways, I've got Batman: Arkham Asylum Game of the Year. Batman
I have that
Arkham
on my PlayStation.
City.
Ooh, I want to
Yeah,
play
I've
that.
got Oh, you want it? The Arkham Asylum?
Send it. Sure.
Send it.
Alright.
Yeah, it's
Well,
a pretty,
I
it's
guess
a pretty
like
fun
message
game.
it to me
It's a fun
because
game.
I mean, yeah, yeah. I'd like to play Turok too. I don't know.
I already
wanna
sent it.
play
The Turok 2. I got Arkham City
Looks
Game
pretty
of the Year. Arkham Origins. Ooh, I got Gotham Knights? What the fuck? I haven't redeemed that? I'm gonna do
I
that
want to
right
play the
now.
new Metal Gear Solid remake. It said it
I
has some-
know. You could torrent it, you know.
has
It's been
blue.
cracked.
Oh, you can torrent anything. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. They said it.
Not Borderlands 4, you can't. Ooh, Mad Max. Does anybody want Mad Max?
Nah. I think I have it somewhere.
Oh, what?
Maybe.
Mortal Kombat XL. If you like fighting games. And then I got a bunch of old school Sid Meier's. Ace Patrol, Civ 3, Civ 4, the original Colonization. You
But
want Civ
then
3?
again, I don't really like the like giant death stacks or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah,
like
giant
20,
stacks
30
where you keep
units
stacking
on
nukes. Yeah.
one tile. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
like, oh, I
mean,
gotta have
it's-
enough X-Men, and then like,
yeah.
yeah.
But Covert Action, Pirates, Railroads. Let's see any other good ones I've got. Let's see. Fuck.
Dude, I wish I
Uh,
could be a
Dead by
for Fred.
Daylight. Does anybody want a Dead by Daylight?
I've never even heard of that game personally.
It's the 4v1 where one person's like a killer and the other 4 people are survivors and they gotta work together to get the hell out of there.
I mean, it sounds kind of cool.
Sounds
You
cool.
can put it in there. I've never heard of it, but maybe I'll play it someday because it kind of sounds cool.
I know what it is, but I don't have time for it.
I know that's
Don't
what I'm
get
saying.
time
There's
for
already
it.
so many games I gotta play.
Like, I was looking
I
at
don't know.
Turok and I was like, dude, am I actually gonna play that? Probably not.
Oh, hell yeah, you are.
Hell yeah,
Because
you
Turok's
No.
awesome.
You can give it to Patrick if you want.
Oh, Payday 2.
Honestly,
I think I
good
wanted to play the
Payday.
first one for fucking nostalgia.
Oh,
For the
yeah, I've
member
got
berries.
that.
For the member
Yep.
berries.
I got
It
the
is
Hunter Call of the Wild. If any of you like to virtually hunt,
Nope.
like actually track
No.
down animals and shit. Yeah, it's one of those games where you actually gotta take your time.
I do like Sim Cities
Yeah.
and I like the City Skyliner games and shit like
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
I like building
Ancestors,
cities.
the Human Odyssey. You guys ever heard of that
I
game?
think I've heard of that game. I
Ancestors?
never played it, but I've heard of it.
It's where you begin as a simple monkey and you evolve throughout humankind.
Hmm.
You pretty much have to use a controller. It's pretty fun though. Let's see what else. Now we're getting into some indie games that I don't even know.
Like Indiana Jones. No, I was kidding.
No,
Nah, I know, I was
indie.
fucking around.
Some
All right,
old.
I'm gonna do
Damn.
episode, man.
All right.
I do.
Love you, Patrick.
2016. All right, later, man.
what's up, guys?
2016. I'm in.
2016.
Yeah, that's how
From
old
from
these
what
keys are.
from when do you start? Like at fucking like a million BC or something?
No. I'm saying these keys. 2015.
Oh, okay.
These keys. Yeah,
Yeah,
I still have the World of Warships closed beta key. I still have the Smite Xbox One closed beta key, for fuck's sake. I wonder
dope,
if I
though.
could sell that. I wonder if I could sell that because I think it comes with the Zeus Xbox skin. Jeez. But yeah, but basically those are the games that I gave you. Let me refresh. Let me go back to hide entitlement. Arkham City, Arkham Origins, Mad Max, Mortal Kombat XL are basically the main ones.
Hmm.
I do
But
want to
Mad
play
Max
a game
is
that's
fun.
building, with base building, city building, something like that.
Yeah,
that's,
City
like,
Skyliner is pretty dope
persistent.
game. I like
Like,
that one.
Oh yeah, it is.
I'm
But the
fucking
traffic management. Ugh.
Traffic
trying
and
to
then
play
yeah,
against
the
the storm.
fucking the water and sewage in the beginning sucks sometimes. You're like, fuck you.
No.
I bet you I can find a good city builder, dude. Like a newer one.
There probably is a new one. I mean, is a good.
No,
genre.
City Skylines 2. City Skylines 2 is the only one.
Well, I mean,
It's the
like
best one, that's
sort
why
of
I
like
used to like
Colony
it well.
Sim too. Colony Sim,
You ain't gonna. Huh?
Colony Sim for like a.
Colony Sim.
Yeah.
Timberborn. You probably like.
I may. Do I have it? Let me see. No, I haven't bought it yet. I might fucking.
Q.
The Beaver.
So, yeah.
As we got with the Beavers.
I forgot about the wish list.
The wish list.
Yeah.
Shredder's Revenge is $25.
What?
God
That game's
damn.
old as fuck, right? Or is this a newer one?
I know. No, it's the same
What
one.
Oh Jesus Christ! Cause
What
like
one?
I got because
Shredder's Revenge.
yeah, the fucking it's pretty
Which
fun, but it's old as shit.
Revenge? Which Revenge?
Shredders,
Shredder's.
Teenage Mutant Turtles.
Oh no! They remastered it and re-released it.
Oh, that they're doing the Nintendo thing.
Yeah, much crisper. It's actually pretty fucking dope.
You know that Nintendo
Oh,
just fucking redid
Factorio,
that again.
dude. Factorio.
Oh, Factorio. Gross. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is still at $70. It's 40% off at $42. Fuck that.
For
Really?
the King 2,
Crazy.
$10.
Yeah.
The only thing
I
like
mean,
For
it
the
just
King.
came out this year.
I one of these days I might get the whole Final Fantasy fucking. It's like 1 through 6 for like it's like what $50.
Dude,
Maybe?
I still want to get 15. 15 I'm looking at right now is only $14.
That ain't bad.
I had it.
I
when
got
had an
12. I need to
Xbox
play
One.
that. I still got Final Fantasy 12. I gotta
12
play.
is fun as fuck. I don't care what anybody says. It's fun as
Yeah,
fuck.
I got it. I got it for my Switch. So like that's probably
Yeah.
when
Nice.
I go on trips and shit.
Nice.
That's gonna be the game I play.
Yeah.
Last time I played Breath of the Wild, I started to replay that
Yeah.
game, but I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just play this game because I never beat it, never even played it. So,
That was a pretty good stream,
Cyberpunk.
I would say.
dude, yeah,
Yeah,
dude, we have a
well,
fucking
Roasted
dude.
one.
Especially when we're all on, dude, we usually have good conversations.
Phantom Liberty is 30% off, $21, motherfucker. So tomorrow, I'm thinking about buying Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty because apparently it adds over 50 hours of new content.
Really?
Yeah, for expansion.
Yeah.
Reborn
That
is
should be dope.
I mean,
Brutal
Jack
I
Jack
paid $30 for this, but you can get fucking Final Fantasy 10
Yeah.
and 10-2 remaster for $12 right now. That's a good. Those are good games.
Well,
$12.
I already have it. I pre-ordered that shit.
Okay, and then right now they have the
Have you looked?
1 through
You
6
should
for
look at my
$48.
profile. You should look at my profile and look at my games.
Okay. I'm trying to like not buy impulsively too.
I get that. No,
I
don't do that.
know. That's a big thing.
You know what I mean? Yeah, dude. Like,
Especially when you see it on
fucking-
sale.
Well, that's
Put
That-
shit
see,
part
on
of
the
it.
list.
that's the
Sales
thing.
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's the thing I had with Helldivers 2. I bought it and returned it. It wasn't until my third buy I decided to keep it.
Oh my
And
god.
Borderlands 4 I returned, but then I bought it again because it's like, dude, Borderlands.
I want to play this Necess game. Like I like those like games
Team
like
Fortress
Terraria
2,
too.
yeah. Which game?
Necess.
A Necess?
Like necessity, but
yep.
like Necess.
I don't.
Nightingale that was kind of not great. Or is it? Let me see.
Yeah, I'm disappointed you haven't really played much of Last Epoch.
Me?
It's
I
a
think
new
I should have
season.
taken it slow and like
No.
really absorbed the story, dude. Like
Well, it's
I'm
a new
always go, go,
season.
go.
It's a new season, whole new season out with a different
Yeah.
mechanic now. So it's not like Diablo 3, where it's like the same season every time, but just different goals. This actually has a new mechanic, like it's a whole new expansion.
Mhm.
But I'm still running the same old basic minion master. Just sit back and let my golems and my skeletons do the work, necromancer.
Mm.
Mhm.
Hey, it works. It works fucking amazingly. And
I
I've
don't
got
know
an
what's the end game like in it.
Oh, it's fun as fuck. There's a lot of like I haven't even approached end game. Not once.
Dude, it's insane to think like how much I gamed in my 20s. Like I would just like
Mhm.
throw away weeks basically, you know, like and not
Mhm.
even think about it. Not
Oh
even.
yeah.
And now it's like time is precious. Like it's like
That's part of getting
currency.
older.
It's not even time is precious. It's more or less like
Well, because you become an adult. You
I'm
gotta go to
just
school for
worn
8
out.
hours.
I'm worn
Yes.
out. Yeah,
That's-
it's like,
yeah.
I'm just worn out of gaming. It's like blah.
Well, also a lot of it, like
whatever.
honestly, let's like, how much more can you really do with games? Like, let's be real. You know, like,
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
stories
it's
are
not-
most of the stories are similar to what they've always been, or you know, all
Yeah.
these things. So it's like,
yeah. It's not until you hit that fucking apex where you actually understand they're nothing but fucking pixels. It's like, oh,
well, not even that, but
shit,
like,
well, I
dude,
guess-
that's why like games like
They're
Elden
interactive
Ring, like there's certain
stores.
games that come out like once in a while that like really hit because like this is actually like different and new, like or you know like it actually is not normal, you know, like because every game like you know
Yeah.
if you play a scroller game or whatever, every game's like Mario, like they're the same back then as they are now. They're just
yeah,
2D
like
scrolling
I
side
want to
games.
try. Like I want to try out the Hollow Knight since it's on a Game Pass, but it's like Metrovania games where you got to backtrack a lot don't really appeal to me, and it's
Yeah.
just Souls-like. But it's just like,
Mhm.
maybe I want to have some fun with it.
Like I said, I play video games. If I play like online to play like whatever, I play the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare, or like I said, the other games I play that one, or I play fucking story games. I want to know a good story. I want to fucking be enthralled by characters and shit like that. You know.
Yeah, Last Epoch has actually a really good story. Everybody praises it for its story.
I mean, I've heard good things about the game. I just never played it.
Yeah,
Like I said,
it's
I
a little steep,
already have
but,
an infinite
but
amount of games I gotta play.
yeah, I know you got such a backlog. I just gave you a shit ton more.
Well, the thing is,
But
so,
hey,
like, I always say once I started having kids, like I took like a 4-year gap. Like I stopped playing because of fucking.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to get mad at my kids for fucking making me die and shit. You know, like just trying to be a
Yeah.
parent. Like, so like
Yeah.
once I started getting back into it, I'm like, oh my god, these are so different. And so like you know, just the gameplay and shit is weird. But at first, now I'm getting used to it. But it definitely
It
fucked
feels
with
like
me.
the same games are popular year after year. I think that's what I
That's
fucking
the
Yeah,
hate
cult,
and-
cult feeling.
more than
I mean, video games,
Yeah.
brand loyalty, and all that shit is literally just a cult. So I mean, yeah,
It's stupid because you don't know how many times on different, not even fucking related games, like even on the Last Epoch Discord, when I'm sitting there trying to find people to play with or just chat. fucking, are you getting a new Battlefield?
Mm,
No, I don't know. Like,
I don't need to.
not
I can play the
everybody likes to.
not even
I
that.
can play the
That's
old
kind of
school
why.
ones.
That's kind of why I just played the original Modern Warfare 1 for the
Yeah.
like I don't want to play like I played the newest one because someone like my kid maybe downloaded it with a couple
Yeah.
of people, and I tried. I'm like, this is stupid. Like if I want to play this game, I'm just gonna play the OG. Like I'm
Yeah.
cool. Like that's all
Yeah,
I
and
need.
then just like customizing your guns is so overwhelming now.
It
You're
is.
just like, what attachments do I put on to make like OG was literally one of 3 optics, silencer or
Yep.
none, grip or the noob tube. It was
Yep.
literally that.
Yeah, it was great.
It's just simple.
Yep.
Then Modern Warfare 2 came along and updated the
A little bit.
roster of
Yep. Yeah,
attachments.
there was some cool things. I like Modern
No,
Warfare
by
2.
a lot, but Modern Warfare 2 is the best.
I will disagree, but I love that. It's a good game. I'm not gonna disagree. Like it's not a bad game or nothing, but I
It's
still
the
prefer.
best because it has the ACR.
I know.
Oh, dude, the ACR silencer and grip or hollow. No, it's
Wasn't
The
it that?
Hollow Sight.
Wasn't that game that you got the little fucking toy car? You just blow people up and it sucks. You see it coming to you. You're like, oh
no, that's Black Ops 1.
fuck. Okay,
was
it's
the
first Black
one.
Ops. Okay, I just,
Yeah, that was specifically a Black Ops thing.
Okay, but yeah, I just remember that. That was always a little fucker. You're like, oh no, and it's coming right for you. Like,
And then
fuck.
all of a sudden, yeah, you hear the wheels. You just
Yeah.
look back like, ah, fuck.
Like I said,
Boom.
nothing you could
It's
do
like,
about it.
shit.
You're literally just watching.
Yeah,
the
he's
death
just like,
come at
shit, son.
you. It's funny though.
I love those.
Yeah, I'm saying. So the first
It's
Black
Epic
Ops I
Games
played.
launcher.
Huh?
Sorry,
No, you're
I
good.
said I gotta update the Epic Games launcher. It's fucking annoying.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, so what? And they give free games out too.
Hmm.
So it's just like, it's a win-win for the consumer.
I
I
feel
haven't had a
like
problem with
those
them.
are
Well,
like they
I do
cost
have
like
a-
nothing for them basically.
What?
yeah.
The way to lure you into spending money that you wouldn't have been spending.
Hell, plus
Unless
they
you
also
just
give you
open it up
they
for
give you
that.
like a coupon thing. It's like I don't know if it's only during like their special sales, but when you spend money, you get like a certain percent back that you can only use on your next purchase.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm saying on like $1.50 or some
Mhm.
shit because I bought a game from them. It's like, oh, all right, cool. I guess that'll cover tax.
Hmm. Whatever. It's still just it's free. You got to take it and enjoy
Yeah.
it way again.
Plus free games a week, and sometimes they release some bangers. Like I got fucking Dead Island 2 for free. I got Killing Floor 2 for free. Like I got some bangers.
Yeah.
Play a good indie game. Maybe Hollow Knight. Like
Yeah, Hollow Knight. Yeah. Like I was saying, I was thinking about trying that out and seeing what it's like.
I like
Well,
those games
Metroidvania.
that are like handcrafted. You know what I mean? It's not like
Like a
a system that you
Cuphead.
navigate, but like yeah,
like Cuphead and shit like that.
very
Oh,
like
Perfect Winter. What the hell is this?
detailed experience, like curated.
Yeah, or it just wasn't. What the hell is this? Project Night or Project Winter Survival?
Like I have Hades. I don't know if I want to play it though.
Hades is fun. I recommend you try it at least. It is.
I do,
Fun.
or I have played it, but yeah.
No,
2.7
I think it's
hours.
pretty. What the hell is this? Arrange the farm islands and see your arpeggio.
I should be going to bed like almost now.
Yeah. It's
You
it's
can.
almost
I'm like
midnight.
squinting, dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty squinty, but that's because also I'm pretty fucking.
'Cause you're high. 'Cause you're high.
Yeah, me too.
E.
Drug
Lame
free is the way
ones
to be,
this week.
kids. Don't worry.
Fuck that noise.
You know, it's about moderation, honestly. That's really what it comes down to. It's like anything else.
Yeah. Exactly. Dead Island 2, Cat Quest 1 and 2.
Meow.
Dude, I got Grand Theft Auto 5 Enhanced for free. Which, My dumbass decided to start playing it on the Xbox Game Pass instead of realizing, oh, I have it installed, so I gotta redo everything.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
Yeah,
Yay!
I'd
The beginning
have to
missions.
redo my Xbox Game Pass to get my shit done. Because
Tales of the Shire, a Lord of the Rings game. Life sim, cozy character customization. So this is like
Huh? Jurassic
combat.
World Evolution.
I never played. There was like an RTS for Lord of the Rings.
Which
I think there's like an RPG as well. I don't know.
there's a bunch of RPGs, like the third-party RPG, The Ring of the.
I feel like a turn-based RPG would be fun for Lord of the Rings.
I'm pretty sure
I think there is one. Yeah.
Because there was a MOBA, even a MOBA for Lord of the Rings. And that got shut down pretty quick because it was so broken and they showed it no love. They just pretty much used it as a cash grab.
That's sad. Yep, dude. It's all about fucking creativity, not that bullshit. I'm tired, dude.
that's all right, brother. If you need to go to bed, go to bed.
Go to bread.
Oh, I was gonna look for a Lord of the Rings game.
Oh, a new one, or like a different one.
See what the hell there
The
is.
Shadow of Mordor is always dope.
Shadow War is dope in Endgame. Because you just raid other people's citadels, but you gotta make sure they don't have hacked orcs.
Okay.
And it usually goes on sale for like $10. Right now it's 60. But that's for everything,
Yeah.
though.
Well, that's where all the expansions
Discovery
and shit.
queue.
Yeah.
See, I'm saying I'd rather buy a game for $60 and have everything I need instead of paying like 30 and then pay 10. You know, like
Yeah.
that's what I wish gaming got better at. Just giving you whole complete games. Like here's a game.
I know. But Shadow War does go on sale pretty frequently, and it should be the fall sale here within the next. Fall sale usually happens in the beginning of October, I think.
Mining game called Peak.
Like,
Oh yeah, a Dune-based survival game.
oh yeah, the Doom-based MMO survival game. I never got into Dune.
I don't like PvP-based survival games.
Yeah, PvP
what?
based
Survival?
Yeah, because it's like people can raid your base while you're.
Oh
not
yeah,
even
that's
playing.
annoying. Yeah, because you're like, I'm just trying to.
That's why I like Pal World. Yeah, that's why I like Pal World. It's just like, for the most part, PvP is off as PvE, but even still, raids can still come as big. Pal World's fun as fuck. I don't give a flying fuck. Fuck Nintendo. Fuck Pokemon.
Yeah, I gotta
catch
play it
'em all,
more.
Pokemon.
I liked Valheim the most. Like that's the kind of experience I want. I want that taken to like the next level. You know, like I want like base defense to like really matter and like.
Yeah. Well, Pal World,
who's
it
stationed
does.
at which
it
turrets
does.
or whatever the fuck. You know, like I want to like set up the defense. You know, like I want to have dudes in the base. Fucking like I want all that shit, dude.
Well,
I want it super detailed. I want to feel like I'm living
luck.
in this different world.
Live in another world.
Yeah, dude, I want my fucking town people to defend.
Living it up, ain't giving a fuck.
Right.
We're dressing your look. Fredable.
I love it. I love the hip and the hop.
And the Fred Durst.
I like Fred Durst, yeah.
Fred Durst. Fred Durst is the verse. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know, man.
My buddy doesn't want to play Helldivers with me. I guess he must just be on YouTube.
Yeah, he's chilling.
He's just chilling tonight. Usually he's always all about the Helldivers too. And I learned the hard way, anything that can will kill you.
Isn't that the game? Isn't that the thing that the dude fucking put on his bullet? Was in the Helldivers code that up, right, down, 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 or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know which one it is. I'm not sure which stratagem it is, but yeah, I think it's something from that.
I think so too. I never played it, but that's what I've heard of it. You know, some of that.
Oh, it's pretty fucking fun. It's a fun game. Like, one dude spawned in a mech on like one of my first games before I knew anything about really much about the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so in normal games, you know, somebody spawns in a mech, and you're behind it. You're gonna go up and take cover behind it. You know, covering fire. You know, I decided to do that. Well,
love you, brother.
Bye. Well, he didn't say anything, and he decided to step backwards, fucking crush me and killed me.
Fucking crazy.
And that was the moment that I found out that anything and everything will kill you. And also, I dropped pod into us. Yeah, I dropped pod into the middle of a swamp and drowned.
Oh,
I said that Shrek got me. Yep. I said I died as soon as I spawned. And people were like, what the fuck? I'm like, Shrek got me. I was in a swamp and everybody just started fucking laughing.
Well, yeah, dude. Especially when you're just unexpected. You're like, oh, fuck. You just fucked up.
It's like, yep, avoid the water.
Right.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. But like you said, you got a shit ton of other ones. Now you got Borderlands and Arkham.
I know.
But let me know when you're going to play Borderlands. I'll reinstall it. And then we can.
Well, like I said, I gotta get to Cyberpunkin. I gotta get.
Yeah, the Cyberpunk.
Those are probably my next big project games if I play a project game soon.
Yeah,
I do want to play because I've been watching some YouTube shit about Final Fantasy 12. I'm like, that does look dope. I kind of want to do play.
It's fun.
It's kind of like, from what I was looking at, it's kind of like the beginning of like how Remake and Rebirth are made with like the action RPG shit, you know?
Oh yeah.
So like I give it like, you know, people hate it at the time, but
it's not.
I know.
It's
like I said, it's the beginning of it.
But do you have the grasp on the job board? They can only do two jobs instead of like the original. Well, you never played the original one for the PS2, have you?
PS2, Final Fantasy X?
No, 12.
No, I didn't play the original.
All right, so that's irrelevant to you.
Okay.
Because in the original one, everybody and anybody could go in any job board. They all had the same exact one, except for their quickens, which are going to be their limit breaks, and their espers, which are their summons.
Okay.
Which there's 12 of them, and one of them is going to be a fucking bitch to get.
That's what
it's going to be
is.
RNG lock.
Oh,
no, it's going to... No,
yeah,
I'm not talking about that. The map. The map. You have no map, and it's all randomized.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's Ultima. Have fun with that.
All right. Well, Ultima in every Final Fantasy is always usually the hardest motherfucking game or part.
Yeah, but it's a summon. It's definitely worth it.
No, I feel you. It's like getting fucking Anima in Final Fantasy X, or like all those kind of things. Like there's always that guy. There's always that one that you got to do extra work for it. Yeah, I'm just saying you got to do extra
but
work.
Anima was easy. You just needed to find all those special items.
But if you didn't know that beforehand, though, you would be fucked.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. Like it's fine now that you know, but like if you play it the first time without knowing shit, you're just playing like just whatever. Yeah, you'd be like, oh
no,
fuck.
this is one of those parts where you could play it 5 times over back to back and you still have no idea where the fuck to go kind of scenarios. But a lot of them are pretty easy to get though, those espers.
Yeah.
But it's the raid boss that's going to get you. If I remember correctly, the raid boss, the very final enemy, takes 8 hours.
All right.
And yep, it takes 8 hours. You got to be geared specifically. Like, you got to do some MMO work in order to take them out. It's like, because I had a strategy guide.
Yeah.
And I read that and be like, nope, ain't never taking that motherfucker down.
I know. I'm almost. There's a couple things I got to do in Final Fantasy X to get fucking mastered, or what do you want to call it, platinum.
Oh, Nemesis.
Well, yeah, I have to get there too. But like, I just stopped playing. I'm like, man, this is a lot of grinding, a lot of everything. Like,
Oh, I got Nemesis once. That's the one where you gotta capture 10 of every
Yep.
enemy.
yeah, I got that.
Oh, that was a
But like,
Oh, that was a
because they have the remaster,
slog.
we got the harder version, so they have like dark aeons and shit. So I'm trying to like,
Oh yeah,
I'm taking
the
on a
Dark
couple of them,
Aeon.
but there's a couple of that I'm like, like I keep going. I'm just like, I don't know if I want to, like
Yeah.
because
Well, I
again, there's
haven't
so
done
many
that much far.
because like I said, I fought in 2 of the dark aeons, but they get hard as fuck, and like that fucking chocobo race.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hate that fucking the chocobo race.
Oh, the one with the balloons and you
Yeah,
can
dude,
barely control it.
I literally got to
Oh, that is
0.02.
the worst.
0.02. Like I was so
think-
close.
I want to say back in the day, I broke a controller or 2 over that one
Dog.
part.
Like I said, so that's my closest. I mean, I've been within like less than a second, probably like
I got it.
5,
though.
6 times. That's kind of like where I stopped. I was just like, you know what? I'm pissed, and I just kind of haven't gone back to it.
Yeah, but in all actuality, when you're doing all the arena shit, you can build a better weapon
I
than
know,
what
you're
Titus
right.
is.
Waka is my favorite for fighting because he got the million throw move, and then you get him fucking 99 hits every time. It's like, oh, thank you.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
It's like 100,000 kill or hit every time.
Mine is still Titus with his final one, Soul Sphere, or whatever the hell it
Yeah.
is, where he does pretty much on the slash.
It's fucking dope.
And then my least favorite was Lulu, just constantly recasting. It's like, that's so horrible. At least Yuna gets to summon full
Everything.
overcharge.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Lulu
It's like
also.
impl-
I hated her how to do it. The rotating fucking ball. It's like, god damn it, this is stupid.
Yeah, and then that her magic is actually a hell of a lot worse than Yuna is. Yuna makes a hell of a lot better black mage. Like,
Correct.
I left her and Kelmari, I basically left in the dust.
I usually do too, but like when you get to the end game, I actually like Komari at the end.
Yeah,
Like, end game.
Once you start to learn everything, but Riku was the shit.
Yeah.
Once you knew her combos,
For sure.
and you got the good amount of items.
Yeah,
You're
thing
just like,
is,
yep.
the thing is, yeah, that game specifically, the 3 swimmers is who I cared about the most. So I cared about Waka, Titus, and Riku. Like those are the 3 because there's obviously the parts of the game where you need them. So I'm like, guess what? They need to be my strongest.
God, I want to play some Blitzball.
I do like Blitzball.
Goddamn.
People hate it. I kind of like it.
I liked it. I hated it at first because I failed on the whole getting the jet shot at first.
Yeah, me
So I
too.
didn't realize. And I'm like, oh yeah, shit. All right. Then I got it, and I'm like, holy shit, this shot rules. And
Right.
just start
I
dominating.
love life. I know. Yeah, that's the thing. It sucked. I mean, I didn't. Like I said, I always like sports. So like I treated it like a sports game. So it sucked at the beginning. It kind of like, and even today's world, like if you play like NBA 2K or Madden, like you get a character that starts off at like 60. Because they want you to spend money to get it good, but you can grind and suck right away, and that's kind of what you have to do there. You just have to grind. You have shitty characters and teammates, and then when you start unlocking characters that you can buy, like the Albed and shit, you're like, I got a dope ass team. Like this is fun.
Nice. But I'm gonna take off. All right.
All right, brother. Me too. Probably. Man, I gotta go to
Peace.
bed too.
Peace out.
All right, peace out, brother. All right, motherfuckers. That was a good stream with peoples. Good talks, good hangouts. Yes, my wife, my baby. I love y'all. I gotta go. Peace out.